Where's my 40 at, man?
Duval County, 904 in this bitch, huh? Put your hands up. Yeah, you feel that bass? Turn it up. It's that dirty South punk rock. Dirty South. Dirty South, yeah. Throw it up. Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Duval. You could get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, throw it up in the club. Hey. Or you could get stomped in the club for a dub that I start. Show me we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Oh, we baby 50 deep. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Fuck that, fuck that. DJ Dirty Ski. When I reach for the herb, nigga, what's the word? Bitch, what's the word? Nigga better recognize real G's down the ride. Dirty South, I'm a record till I die. And I ain't even gotta tell her what my name is. I just walk right in like I'm famous. Get out the way, bitch. I'm heading straight to the VIP where I'ma drink everything for free. Damn right. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, throw it up in the club. Hey. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub that I start. Show me we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Oh, we baby 50 deep. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat, bread. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat. Y'all motherfuckers don't want no problems, nigga. Whole wheat bread, bitch. Southside Duval County. It's that dirty South punk rock shit. Y'all gonna have to try extra hard to get up in this punk shit now, nigga. Y'all niggas don't want no problems, nigga. Shut up. Back the fuck up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's the Alter Perspective, episode 157. Back after a long hiatus. I had my birthday week, and I decided to take that Wednesday off because it was an exceptionally nice day, and we haven't had warm weather up here in the PNW since spring started. We have not. I mean, like, we've had maybe like one day where it hit like 65, 66. But most of the days, it's like a high of 55 and a low of 43. Even in May here right now, we've got very cool weather here right now. So on this past Wednesday, I took the day off, and then I decided, hey, let's stop doing the show on Wednesday. Let's start doing it on Sunday. Part of the reason is a lot of my buddies stream on Wednesday, and it doesn't make sense to stream head to head with all of them. So, yeah, now we're over here on Sunday, and we're going to see how this works. If you could do us a favor and hit the like button, that would be wonderful. That's always helpful. And if you could hunt down Shabisky and beat the shit out of him, that would also be really cool. I mean, in Minecraft.
Pimp, is it lagging at all here for you?
Yes, it is. I thought it was just my weather because I'm having bad weather.
No.
So, like, what's lagging?
When you're gapping out some when you're talking.
Yeah, every 5 to 10 seconds it lags, and we can't hear what you're saying for a second.
Well, that is very strange. Allow me. I will end the call and start it. I'll leave the call and come back again.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. What is this?
John, what's that?
All right.
Yeah, I just thought it was me. I thought it was my weather.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm back. And I think there might be some connection issues right now, and that's fine. We'll just power through it. Does it seem better now, or what? Can you hear me? Oh, shit. Hold on. Fuck.
You can hear you. It was just doing a lag there for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having some connection issues, so... But we'll just power through it and get through it. Was this happening before we went live?
No, it didn't start until we started live.
Oh, funny how that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it until we started.
Yeah, Pimp must be right there. We'd have noticed that. Must have only started when we went live.
Interesting. Normally that means someone is DDoSing me, because the timing is like impeccable on that sort of shit. So, oh well, we'll get through it, and then we'll see what happens, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, before we got started, it sounds like Pimpmunk's a TikTok sensation now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, and Shabisky, what's the story? Why don't you have? So like what? You have 2,000 followers on TikTok, and Pimpmunk has like 115,000. He has multiple times the amount of followers. What happened?
My cat well enough with making the cute kitty videos, and so they didn't blow up. He's hard to work with. Okay, I even got him a cool cowboy. Okay, he's just a little douche. He gives me a hard time. I'm trying to go viral as hard as I can. Okay. I got him a handkerchief.
I asked this question for a specific reason because I know Shabisky will always blame something else. He'll never like.
What?
He won't give you credit. Like if you beat Shabisky, he won't give you credit, and he won't accept defeat. He'll blame some reason for why. It's a mental illness. Like it is a mental illness that Shabisky has. That with the desk shit, he is diagnosably crazy. He should be locked up. He should be locked up.
There's some issues there.
What?
I knew he was going to say what.
What?
So what about what? Jared, what'd you say?
What?
He's deflecting.
Yeah.
What? God, I'm excited for those Jared videos. I wonder how big he's got now.
Oh, he's grown exponentially.
Can't wait to see fighting skills.
He's pretty bad.
So we're having some connection issues, and the exact time frame that they decided to start are a serious fucking, like, it's sketchy, and I know why it happened.
Seems to be fine now.
On your end, yeah. But yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna get through it. So yeah, here's Jared Genesis talking about he's like, hey bros, you think we're heading for nuclear war? So that's what this is all about. Jared predicting or talking about a possible nuclear war. I'm sure it's going to be poignant and intelligent.
No, I'm going to learn something today, folks.
How's it going, Rumble family? And I just wanted to say...
He's on Rumble now. He's moved all the way to Rumble.
Oh, what the fuck is Rumble?
Yeah, it's a platform.
Yeah, it's a platform. This is the first time I've heard of it.
Hey, hope you guys are doing well during this doomsday generation, it seems. Guys, I just have to say this, like... I don't think it's the end of the world, as some people say. There's this guy, Canadian Gamer, on YouTube. He's all like, oh, it's the end of the world, you know, we're all gonna
Yeah, this has been the
die.
end of the fucking day of it. Since I was, yeah.
Oh God,
There's
yeah,
all-
yeah. You guys are lagging on my end now. Like it's like very choppy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's not good.
it's a strange turn of events. Go ahead and say what you were saying again.
Oh, he's talking about people predicting the end of the world. People have been doing that for fucking ever. They always do that.
It's true. Yeah, they've been.
There's some shit like that in the Bible, right?
Well, yeah, that, and there's always there was the Mayan thing. There was that one dude. I mean, there's always the people who fucking killed themselves because of that fucking comet. There's always
Yeah, yeah, Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
Heaven's Gate.
And that kind of stuff. And, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't think we're there yet. And, oh, this is going to be bothering me. I moved my bed to my camera, so now...
sheet hung up on the window to block the window, but then he's using it to hold like a bunch of stuffed animals.
Those are his,
like, what the hell?
Those are his little fuck toys.
This room and didn't move there. You'd be like, oh yeah, this is some stinky ass like 12-year-old or something, right? Like, no, it's a stinky ass 34-year-old or whatever he is now. That's crazy.
I'm like lower, and I'm barely looking at the camera, so forgive me, guys. I'll fix it later. But you can still see my pretty eyes, so hey, that's a plus. No, but seriously, this Canadian...
You mean the eyes that are like far apart? You know, they go like this.
Yeah.
Did I say Canadian Gamer? I meant to say Canadian Prepper. Yeah, there's another channel, Canadian Gamer. He's like an ex-friend of Darius Truxton. I've talked about him before. But, yeah, Canadian Prepper, man, he's... oh, Lord. This guy is... I'm sure he is making a ton of money right now with all of his clickbait thumbnails. Like, it's the end.
I mean, that's what thumbnails are for. Like, the purpose of a thumbnail is to make you want to click on the video. I don't understand, like, clickbait. Yeah, every video you put out there, if you want a bunch of people to watch it, is clickbait. Like, you're baiting their click.
Yeah, it's only wrong with it when it's dishonest. When it make it seem like there's something in the video that's not really there, which that bait is bad. If you're doing good and you're baiting people to click it, that's your job. You're doing good at your job.
Hey, we all gonna die.
No.
You know, stuff like that. And look, man, you know, I listen to the guy, and a lot of stuff he says is true, but I still feel like he's exaggerating some things. I mean, especially just like his thumbnails, you know, it's like, goddamn, bro. I don't think, you know, even if, let me just say it like this, to Canadian Prepper, if you're watching this, bro.
No, Canadian Prepper's not watching. I don't know who they are, but they're not watching you. Nobody unironically watches you, Jared.
Even if you think it is the end of the world, like, I would probably mellow out a bit, because you
mellow out a bit, bro.
Really don't need to be stressing people out like that, homie. You know, we already went through COVID and God knows what else, you know. It's just like, just try to be positive, dude. Even if it is the end, let's just be hopeful. I mean, shit, you know. I watched the Jason A videos of all, like, the, you know, the birds falling out of the sky and, you know, the whales being washed up, and it does kind of make you think. I mean, I will be real. If you ever seen Jason A, you know, a lot of what he shows does.
Watch, so take my money instead.
Thank you so much. And by the way, for all those of you who missed my birthday stream over on DP, if you want to wish me a happy late birthday, link in the description. I'm 41 now, so that means I'm half Pimpmunk's age.
Match with the book of Revelations in the Bible. And I will admit, bro, like, that is kind of scary. But I still think it's good to remain hopeful, guys. And truth be told, I personally believe like a lot of that does have to do with the environment. Not that I believe in climate change, because I don't.
You believe that this shit's gonna happen? How can you remain hopeful? If you believe that this all God, there's no fucking way that you can be hopeful.
Yeah. And then he says, and then he's like, oh, I think it's because of the environment, but I don't believe in climate change. It's like, okay, then why is it because of the environment? If you don't believe in climate change, what does the environment have to do about it?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Because he's an idiot.
Like, there's other things going on in the world too. I think like with the Navy and like the submarines and other technology, I think it actually makes whales lost. I don't look, man. I don't know, a whole lot about that. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, I know there could be other reasons, rather than like God's wrath, which I still believe God is showing his wrath on.
Oh, it's not climate change. It's God's wrath. God is mad. God is mad that if God is mad, it's because Jared isn't in prison. It's Jared's fault.
This world in some ways.
God's up in the sky right now, like, I'm gonna show these fucking whales.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, he's got to. This is a fallen ass world. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna front, but I know that God still loves us, and I know that he wants us to try to better ourselves. I think he's giving us that chance.
Oh, whoa.
Let me just put it in my perspective. If nuclear war, like, were to happen, I believe it's possible, and this is just my opinion, guys, but, like, I think that's the time that God might send down his son. You know what I mean? That might be the time that Jesus comes back just to save us, from that.
You know what
because I don't think God wants to see the whole world explode, his whole creation.
I mean, he created the world once and then flooded it to death. So, according to that, God doesn't care if he sees everything get destroyed.
Some of you guys might say, well, there's many other planets. It wouldn't be the end of, life forms. And I mean, look, dude, you're probably right. I mean, the universe is freaking huge as shit, But that's the thing, man, is like, I believe every living thing is God's creation. I mean, even fucking aliens, But it's funny, though, if you watch Call for an Uprising, he has a very interesting perspective on the gray aliens. The gray aliens are basically what you see depicted in movies.
Jared's fallen down a Call for an Uprising rabbit hole. That's his new hero. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that guy. He's a lunatic.
Recognize the name. I might recognize him. I saw his video.
So, for those of you who just started watching, something's going on with the connection here. It's probably a DDoS. And when, it's causing Shab and Pimpmunk to be all glitchy, I can fix it. But the stream is going to be down for maybe about 5 minutes or so. I could do that. Let me take a poll.
Hot in here.
It is not hot here at all. Not at all. All right, I'm gonna give people See, the thing is, like, on YouTube, people have such short attention spans that if I leave and the stream goes down for a couple minutes, everyone watching is gonna leave. So let me know. A lot of people are saying yes. So you people in the chat, if new people show up and they're like, what's going on? You can just let them know that that I am going to fix my connection. And you guys can just sit tight here for a minute. It'll be more like 5 minutes or so. But I'm going to have to do something to fix this because unless there's something going on like in the area because of the weather, which it's not likely that that's the case. Someone's taking my stream down, and there's a way to fix it. People have a lot of time on their hands. They're losers. I never do this to other people. You know, it's sad. But yeah, now that I'm talking about going offline, all of a sudden it's getting better. It's funny how that's working. So I'm going to do it really quick. I will be back in just a minute here. And Pimpmunk and Shabisky, I will rejoin the call in like 5 to 10 minutes. It'll probably be more on like 5. I'm sorry. All right.
Don't go anywhere.
I'll be fix that really quick here. Huh. That's so weird. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're back. God, Pimp, I can hear you breathing so loud.
Hey, me, bud.
Oh, who is that?
I was actually muted to just now.
Was that Shabisky breathing?
I think I heard him breathing too.
Yeah, I thought I did too.
I heard him with you.
For some reason your cameras are frozen. That's really weird. Let me see here. I know what I'm going to do. You know what? We're back, but we're going to be back again in just a second here. Okay. So now we're back. Everything's working. People who are watching on the VOD, you guys missed all the bullshit, but here we are, and the show's working, and we're streaming, and no one's DDoSing us. So I have to tell you, this is conclusive proof that someone takes time out of their day to DDoS me when I'm live streaming. Like, people figure out my IP address somehow, and then eventually they wait for me to go live, and like the second I go live, they hit me. It's probably multiple people doing it, because it takes a lot of people flooding your connection at one time, a lot of computers flooding your connection at one time to take you down. I don't know who it is. Like, you can guess until you're blue in the face, but there's really no way to get evidence. You'd have to like subpoena I don't even know. You'd have to find out where the traffic is coming from. So I don't even know how that would happen. If you guys are watching and the resolution got bad, just go back into quality and switch it to 1080 and it should be fine.
Yeah.
I have a VPN. Dude, don't ask me people have asked me if it's Groypers 1,000 times. People ask me if I should get a VPN 1,000 times. You're asking me questions people have asked me 1,000 times. I don't know if it's Groypers, and I already have a VPN. So this is just the nature of how the internet works, especially if you get into like VoIP calls with people for your show. I just have to stay on top of it and switch my IP address every now and then so that I'm one step ahead of them. That's basically how it has to be. So yeah, back to Jared.
Where it's like they have that really big head with the huge oval eyes. And what he says about them is basically that they're demons, and that Satanists are trying to get you used to them so that you become used to demons. It's part of the Satanist plan. And as crazy as that may sound to some of you, like, it makes sense. It does. It makes sense because, I mean, if you think about it, looking at a gray, they look evil, like they look demonic. To me, that looks more like a demon than an alien.
They're just...
If you want my personal opinion on aliens...
It's a fucking, like, artistic rendition of what someone thought an alien might look like. And I think maybe alleged abduction victims claim that they were abducted by aliens that look like that. That's basically it.
That is nothing what the alien looked like that abducted me, though.
Were they reptilian? That's another type of alien you hear about all the time.
This dude had a horse head.
Oh, God.
they probably look almost identical to us. You know what I mean? Because think about it, humans, we're like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word, like...
He always does that fake laugh.
We're the perfect kind of mammal, when it comes to, like...
No,
Are we?
Higher thinking apes, if you want to call us that.
Okay, yeah, that's literally the reason why we're such a dominant species on Earth is because of our intelligence as a species. Our collective...
no.
Right. Like, it's like strength and longevity and just everything.
Speed,
Yeah.
Not much would really need to change, but look, man, I don't know everything. I don't know everything there is about the universe, and I'm not.
You don't know jack shit, motherfucker.
He knows nothing about nothing. Like, he literally...
I mean, of course, if, like, there was a life form that lived in the sea, well, then, yeah, they would have fins. You know what I'm saying?
Not all life forms in the sea have... Yeah, like a sea crab? That doesn't have fins.
But I'm talking...
There's several different animals in the sea.
Jellyfish? They don't have fins.
Octopuses don't have fins, do they?
No, octopus and squids, they use their tentacles to swim around.
Talking about, like, if they lived and breathed oxygen, I don't see why they would really be that different. Does that make sense? Like, what reason would they need to be that different? And
well, they don't need they don't need the reason. The reason would be that they were born and evolved completely separate.
Yeah.
Like life came to be and evolved on its own on a different planet under other possibly similar conditions, but it still would have evolved differently over time. So I wouldn't expect them to be anything like us. Woo! Thank you.
Unless they were like an animal hybrid. But, I guess even that could be a demon, because if you study...
What do you mean
Baphomet,
an animal hybrid? He's talking about aliens. We're all animals.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, an animal hybrid.
Some of us are demons.
Bale, it's actually based on a half goat, half human. So... it kind of makes you wonder. Like, it also makes you wonder if even...
I mean, that all comes from mythical creatures like fawns. Long before Christianity or the idea of Satanism, there was all sorts of half man, half animal type beings.
Half man, half bear, half pig.
Greek man, bear, pig. Yoda, man, bear, pig. Should I change my name to Here Is Yins? If you want to, you can always change it here and there.
Like shows like Star Trek or satanic propaganda.
Star Trek. I hate it when people say track.
Yeah, everybody know it's trick.
Yeah, Star Trek.
And like that thing they do right here. There's a V. A call for an uprising says that stands for evil. If you see people do that.
Oh. I knew it. There's gonna be something.
So that's what a call for an uprising does. He's kind of like the vigilant Christian Mario. He just like picks things in pop culture and says that it's satanic dog whistling.
Yeah.
So this means live long and prosper. It's like a hand signal that Vulcans do.
Means be evil or whatever the fuck.
It means worship the devil.
Yeah.
The V stands for evil. And I do see that a lot subliminally. People doing the whole V thing. That's where the peace sign came from.
Shocker.
No, that's this.
Yeah.
This, though, we have joked around and called it the Spocker. Two in the pink, two in the stink, and then you get this a little bit of upstairs action right there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think about it,
Just make sure to clip your nails.
like what does this even mean? Like what does this have to do with peace other than making the symbol of a V? I'm telling you guys.
In the UK, you flip it around and it's basically the middle finger. In the UK, doing this to someone is like giving them the middle finger.
Watch Call for an Uprising. Yeah, his channels keep getting banned, but he's got a new one called The Fire Rises. it's the God honest truth, man. Like everything he says, I believe.
I don't doubt that for a fucking moment, because you are just the kind of lunatic that would believe his shit.
I do, man.
And he's
everything he says, I believe.
He's a known flagger too.
I believe it, and
a call for an uprising. He's a big time false flagger.
I'm not a gullible person. I don't want you guys to think I just believe everything.
Oh yes, you are.
I'm not a tinfoil hat. You know, sometimes.
Dude, you got tricked so easily. People just had to pretend to kiss your ass, and you would give them mods. You would eventually you were letting the mods that you trusted just run your entire channel. They would tell you who to ban. It was ridiculous. I've seen this happen with that happened to Darkside Phil too, where he ended up trusting mods that were actually trolls, but he didn't realize that, and they just controlled everything he did. It's the same thing.
I call myself one jokingly, but I will only believe something if I feel like there's a lot of logic behind it.
Yeah.
This is why too I'm a Christian, guys.
Huh? He said, I'll only believe in something if it has a lot of logic behind it. This is why I'm a Christian, guys.
Yeah.
But
very logical and skeptical.
He's so logical.
Next week he'll be a pagan. He's such an idiot.
I believe there is a lot of logic behind, creation.
There's logic behind
I don't believe
and you don't do that, so.
It's logical to say we all just came from nothingness.
I came from my parents, who came from their parents, who came from their parents, going back tens of thousands of years, and beyond.
But here's an interesting debate, though.
So I didn't come from nothing.
You could, in a sense, say that the universe is God, and that that's because the universe.
Why does it have to be a god? Why can't the universe just be the universe? Why is a god necessary?
Because I don't know.
I like how he didn't use the word debate right there. He said, "Here's an interesting debate." Then he says an idea that he has. It's I guess you could say that this could be an interesting debate, but you're not using. How could you not know how to use the word debate right?
He doesn't know how to use any word right.
Yeah, supposedly infinite. I guess it wouldn't need a creator, but then again, I don't know. I don't think the universe actually is infinite because of something called dark matter. There's a limited amount of dark matter, I believe, in the universe. So it's I guess
he's probably been on 40 days wearing this same shirt.
It used to be white.
Yes, the universe is limited, so I guess God is beyond the universe. It's crazy, it's just be careful, guys, when you start thinking about that stuff. It can trip you out.
Be careful when you start thinking about it.
Don't think about it if you're stoned. Trust me, I've been there. Don't do that, bro. You'll scare you.
I bet you Jared was way more chill when he was getting stoned. He should probably go back to that.
Yourself. Yeah. But
I don't know though, because it gives you the munchies, and he doesn't need to eat anymore.
No, seriously though, guys.
You're just now being
if
serious?
I could go back to the whole... I know I went on a few tangents here, but if I could go back to the whole nuclear war thing, guys, I know we're in trouble right now as a nation, but I don't think it's to that point where nukes are going to start flying, because Putin knows, number one, Putin knows that we're on Ukraine's side. We have a ton of missiles, dude. We have more nukes than anybody.
No, we don't. That's wrong. Russia has more nukes than any country on Earth. And many of them are left over from the Soviet days. And the reason why it didn't happen then during the Cold War, and it hasn't happened since, is because of mutually assured destruction. It would end life as we know it on planet Earth if missiles were launched, because everyone would launch their missiles. And it would be a nuclear holocaust. We would be in Mad Max, basically, at least in parts of the world.
Yeah. Shabisky would have to wear loincloths and run around.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that.
You
shit.
could debate that Russia has a few more powerful ones, but
No, Russia literally has more. They have more.
dude, when it comes to nuclear war, I'm pretty sure we would win.
No one wins in nuclear war.
Yeah.
That's your first mistake. Like literally, it vaporizes whole cities of people, and then the land itself is unlivable on for quite some time afterwards. For decades afterwards, the land is like unlivable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they still have high instances of cancers in Hiroshima and Nagasaki because of radiation in the area. There are still people that were alive when that shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucked up.
That's just my opinion. I mean, it would still be an ugly thing. And really, if you think about it, like, this is some real shit, man. I'll just end the video here. Man, nobody wins in nuclear war. You want to?
Well,
You just said we would win.
Yeah.
You said it like 2 minutes ago, you idiot.
but nobody wins, Ben. Well, we would win, but nobody really wins. But we would win.
But nobody wins.
I'm
We would
telling
win,
you,
but nobody
Shabisky,
wins.
we would win it. We would win the unwinnable war.
Yeah. Can't wait to win.
You know why?
But we won't win.
Because when it's over, nothing's left, homie. It's all rubble. Life, as we know it, will come to an end on planet Earth. If there is a large-scale nuclear war.
There's no such thing as a small-scale nuclear
No,
war.
I was about to say. Nuclear war is. I don't think he understands what nuclear means.
No, he doesn't. I mean, it's... There's so many issues with it. There's fallout too.
The fallout is fucking dangerous.
There's
dude.
the blast zone, and then there's the fallout, which can go for miles and miles and miles after the
Which
bomb
looks
goes
like
off.
snow.
This is the only person I'd rather not hang out with over Brett Keane. Yeah, you know, but they.
That's a good one. Who would you rather hang out with, him or Breaking? That's a good one.
Let's pull the.
I'd rather.
Yeah, that's a good poll. That's a good poll question. It really is. I would choose Breaking.
I was just about to say the same thing. Like, I would hang out with Brett Keane for days before I'd hang out with.
Really?
Yeah, because at least. Yeah, but here's why. Because at least Brett's a dumbass, but Brett does have some intelligence. This guy is. You can't have. I couldn't have a conversation with this motherfucker at all.
I mean, so Brett convinced
he's
a
more
woman.
cognitive than Jared. Let's say that.
Brett was smart enough to convince a woman to marry him and go to work to pay for him to lay in his belly in bed all day.
Yeah, when Jared was.
And Jared, well, but also Jared just has his parents. His parents are still around, and they do the same. They're very similar in many ways. I don't know if Brett's smarter, honestly.
I think Brett's smarter, but no,
That's the illusion that Brett creates for people, but he's not. He's. I mean, like Zao Dadong. I mean, like, there's so many moments of Brett just doing totally dumb shit. How about like his domestic violence?
He is.
Hold on though. His domestic violence charges that he had, people found them, and if you go back, there's 3 documented videos of different stories that he's told on video, like conflicting stories. I don't know. You guys can vote.
Brad would know what fucking nuclear war is.
I mean,
he would understand nuclear.
If I was like, where's the only places in the world that bombs have been dropped? I mean, I don't think Shabisky would know that either. So.
Yeah, but now I will say this: Shabisky is a good person.
Okay.
No, he's way smarter than both Brett and Jared. I mean, I'd give him that. Now, come on, goddamn.
Depends on what they're talking about.
Well, that's true.
I think I would agree
But I
with
mean,
it.
I'm in general, though, I think.
Shabisky's a way nicer and honest person than
He's
Brett
more
King.
tolerable for sure.
Yeah.
And he's a nice guy. He's, as you said, honest, genuine, doesn't try to hurt nobody. And go, so yeah, he's a good man.
Hippies on,
He's a
you know,
good guy.
that actually could end the planet.
He doesn't have as
The
many
Earth
followers as I do on TikTok, but he is a good guy.
can only, you know,
Soon.
it can only take so much damage. And there's some interesting, I'll just say this really quick.
Wow, you're basically showing this is the desk scam that you're doing here, but with TikTok. Oh, I'm gonna get the computer. Yeah, it's coming. The other day I was lurking in your stream, Shabisky, and you streamed for hours and you kept talking about how you didn't get any donos the whole time. And I'm like, he's never gonna use that desk. He's never gonna use that desk. And I was thinking if you use the desk, you'd probably get more donos. But you refuse to listen to me because you're so stubborn. And if you refuse to admit you should have got the computer first. But if you were like, if you were like, hey, let's raise $250 and I'll use the desk, you'd probably get the $250. You know,
give me 250, guys.
You would probably get more TikTok followers too if you used the desk.
Hands down. You could make a whole video being like, look at my awesome desk.
Yeah, you can show a TikTok of you actually using the desk.
I'll show the desk once I hit 10,000 followers, okay?
You know that won't happen. What's your thing? Why do you not want to use a desk that your fans bought for you?
That sounded so mean though.
I'm done with it. No, he's saying that because he knows, okay, maybe it won't never happen, but he knows it's going to be a long time, so that's why he said that. I know his mind games. He thinks he's clever, but he's not. He okay, like we demonstrated at the beginning of this stream, Shabisky refuses to admit defeat. He will not give credit to other people when they're right or when they beat him in a game or whatever, and then he makes excuses and deflects from what you're talking about. This is his MO. You can go back anytime this has ever happened, anytime he's lost a video game, anytime he talks about anything with anyone. This is what he does. So he won't admit that he should have got the computer first. He could have bought the computer already, and he could be using it right now, and then fundraise the desk. The computer is infinitely more important than the desk. Infinitely more important. Like, you know, buying a car or like building a garage to park the car in. The car is more important than the garage. Like, you can park in let's say you already have an old garage. You want to build a nice new garage. But first you need to get the new car. And then you'll park it in the old garage while you save money to buy a new garage. That's my analogy. So Shabisky, you should have got the computer first, right? It's okay. I just think you should use the desk. Now that you made the mistake of buying the desk before the computer, I think you should start using the desk. And I believe using the desk will get you more donos in your stream than what you have been getting.
I'm gonna start using the desk, and if I don't get more donos, I'm gonna see you in court.
Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. I can't wait. You know what? I wish you actually would, so I could see the look on a judge's face when you bring that lawsuit against me. Because that would be hilarious. And you know what? It would cost more. It would cost you more to sue me for that than it would for you to just get your fucking computer.
That's when you go to TV court. Like, Judge Judy is free.
So.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Judge Judy. Okay. Gonna be the greatest.
There's interesting conspiracies on Mars because Mars actually looks like a dead planet, and there are people who believe that Mars actually looked just like planet Earth at one time, and I believe that's tied.
All the other planets in our solar system look like dead planets compared to ours. You know, like they're all inhospitable. Mars is the most hospitable out of all the other ones.
And when we say that we believe that there's life on like Mars, we're not talking about people.
We're not talking about intelligent life. We're talking about
life, like a fucking bug or
yeah,
something like that.
Bacteria.
Bacteria. That's what we're talking about. People automatically think aliens floating around spaceships. We're not talking about that.
Martian cities and little green men with antennae.
We're talking about a planet that could be, could have life on it that we could go to and, start building it there and stuff. And that's what we're talking about.
Here is Negan said, Shabisky uses the desk every day. His girlfriend bends him over it and plows his bussy with her Great American Challenge dildo.
Whoa.
By the way, Negan, you need to message me on Twitter if you want that mailing address for that game thing. I don't know how to get a hold of your ass.
Actually, to the story of Atlantis. So that's pretty interesting, man. I just thought I'd throw that in there for you guys. So
he knows nothing about the story about Atlantis.
Yeah, I mean, it's Greek mythology.
You know about
Atlantis?
A
few interesting facts.
No, and neither does he. I like how he said that as if like this is some like.
You don't know about Atlantis? She sang that one song. It's like rain on your wedding day. You know that?
Atlantis.
The lost city of Atlantis, Morissette.
Atlantis.
Thanks for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll keep making vids. It may not always be 2 a day, but it's actually my goal, man. I want to help out humanity the best I can, bro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The lighting's been well, praise God. I was hoping it would stay.
The lighting's been well.
Thinks him doing 2 videos like this a day is helping humanity.
Yeah,
no
what
one's.
He thinks.
He's on a platform that hardly anyone's on, which I'm fine with.
I've never even heard of it until 5 minutes ago.
I had never heard of it until he announced he was going to it. He was on Odyssey, which is one of the bigger like independent ones.
Never heard of that one either.
You never heard of Odyssey?
No.
Is that live streaming or video?
It's both. You can do live stream.
Is that one of those conservative shits?
I mean, there are conservatives on it, but I've even seen like Kurt Angle puts his podcast up there. Like a bunch of people put their stuff up there.
Kurt Angle is pretty conservative.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk conservative stuff on it. It's just his wrestling podcast.
I don't really care for his podcast. I'll be honest with you. He's kind of boring.
You know what? I had an opportunity. So me and Scott went to Chicago last September. And we got to watch.
Top Guy thing?
What now?
Did y'all go to the Top Guy thing?
Yeah. We went to the Top Guy weekend, and you got to see all the live podcasts from all the different personalities that are on ad-free shows. Like we saw Eric Bischoff, we saw Jeff Jarrett, which is
a great podcast, by the way. Jeff Jarrett's podcast is fucking awesome.
Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler together.
Schiavone.
Yeah. Tony Schiavone was there. There was a bunch of people there. The only one we didn't at least catch a part of was Kurt Angle's. But it wasn't because I didn't want to see Kurt Angle. It was just like, it was so early in the morning, and I was hungover and sleeping from the night before.
And I love Kurt Angle, by the way. I think he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He's definitely like top 10. However, I just think his podcast is boring.
Sure.
But now I do love the new. I ain't really new anymore. But DDP's Snake Pit, that's a good one too.
But yeah, honestly, Odyssey is one of the. It's probably the best of all the other like. Yeah. YouTube alternative platforms. It's probably, as far as functionality.
I've never even heard of it.
It's ODYSEE. And it pays in crypto based on views.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This way.
And donations. People can donate crypto also.
Let's just hope that continues, because I get tired of seeing dark Jared videos. Jared in the Shadows. That'd make a good sequel, a good show for Netflix. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and God bless.
Does he really think he's interested enough for a show on Netflix?
I've got more, Jared. So that was video 1 on nuclear war. Here's video part 2.
Fuck you.
How you wonderful people doing? It's your boy Jay Genesis here, and I want to get an early start today because, well,
Jay Genesis.
I'll admit, man, I've just been enjoying the internet, having it back, and you know, I've kind of been
Why does he always
been
dig
on
at
it
his
too much.
nose when
He's gross.
He's so. I mean, before you start the camera, make sure the boogies are out.
Yeah, clean the boogies up.
You know, blow your nose. If you gotta pee, go pee. You know, just don't do this shit, bro.
I need to spend some more time with my people here, so I'm trying for 2 videos a day. Just got to get started early. And let me move my bed real quick.
He used to stream like 20 times a day.
Yeah. I remember at one time I counted videos of him streaming where he had that damn tie-dye shirt. You remember that fucking tie-dye shirt? I counted like 100 and something videos of him in the same fucking shirt. And this was different days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. Is he on the water, man?
No.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, he said he moved his bed to be closer to his camera. If he has the same bed he had at his old house, it was like a shit bed with like foam padding on top of it.
About that, we were a little hunched over.
Even if he only owned 3 shirts, he can wash them motherfuckers and rotate.
Yeah.
Whew. Need to get myself a computer chair like a normal person, but
You're not normal.
For right now, we still got the bed and kind of looking down. But
a desk, put it in the corner and never use the motherfucker.
anyway, I want to go ahead and do a part 2 of Is Nuclear War Imminent? Because I feel like there's a lot of things to speak on the subject. And, you know, I didn't cover that much yesterday. But I do feel like I covered some good things. So, by the way, shout outs to Bible study. I will check out that link you showed me about angels, dude. And I think that's a really great point that you have about, you know, what if all aliens are demons? That is what Call for an Uprising believes. Now,
he is a total simp for a Call for an Uprising.
It sounds like it, don't it?
Yeah, he's.
I'm sitting there thinking, I have seen this guy before. The Uprising guy, I have seen.
Yeah, he's been around a long time, and he makes some like. Basically, everything is satanic. Everything's like Satan trying to put satanic imagery into everything to normalize it. So when Satan like takes over the world, we'll just be like, "Oh, this is normal." That's basically everything.
Like Mario was with the fucking
Yes, he's like a more extreme. Actually, I was explaining this while our connection was bad earlier. He's like a more extreme. He's like a mix between like Mario and Alex Jones, basically.
I'm just going to say...
What is he up to?
I think he's off the internet, which I think is probably good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Mario's a nice guy. He's just...
Yeah, he just didn't... He's so depressed because he denies sexuality. In my opinion.
And
that's my honest opinion.
And he was paranoid, and his mind was polluted by not only religion, but all these conspiracy theories.
Yeah, because once you start believing that you're bad, and you know, just because people tell you it's sad. It's fucking sad. How much is that?
$3.50.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? My damn glasses are bad.
Do you all remember when Yins thought this guy was a troll and he was using his kid brother's room in his video? Yes, I remember that. Yeah, Pimpmunk, check your tweets also. You have to DM and follow back and all that stuff.
This about a Call for an Uprising. He
Jared's laugh.
Basically, you know, he thinks Donald Trump is evil, which I don't support. But that's the only thing I disagree with him is like he thinks. How do I put this? Like every political figure is evil, which is somewhat understandable, but man, I just gotta say, like about Donald Trump, dude, I just call me gullible, but I trust the guy. I do. I'm
Donald Trump is, even if you like him, which I don't understand. Well, I understand why Jared does, but he's old as fuck. Like, I don't want Biden to run again.
Have you ever seen a more polarizing figure than Donald Trump, though?
Not in politics.
Especially like last 50 years.
Yeah, I remember when George W. Bush was president, I'm like, man, it's never been more polarized before. But that was only the beginning. That was like the beginning of the polarization, like the extreme polarization.
I'm good at picking up genuine people and, call it a sixth sense or whatever. I really feel like he cares about America. Like I do with what he says and all that jazz. I really feel like the dude actually cares.
What did he say that made you think that?
I mean, could I be wrong? Yes, there is a very small possibility that he is just, an agent and all this and that. But, man, like, he really does want to make America great again, dude. And
an agent for what?
Now, when you say again, where in the past are you referring to where it was great at last?
Yeah, that's what I always ask them when they say, like, when was he great? You mean when the blacks couldn't vote? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. or is it when they were property? Is that the time you want to go back to?
Yeah, was it when they were property? Well,
by the way, I'm closing the poll, and it looks like Brett won. And I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because Jared. Well, another thing is, never heard Brett say he's fucking 9-year-old. I think that's one thing.
Also, I feel like he's gonna stink really bad, Jared. You want to be like in a 10-foot like radius away from him, or 20-foot.
Oh, he gonna smell like some smell. Yeah, he gonna smell like boiled shit for sure.
I think Brett Keane, I could be in the same room with him without throwing up.
Gotta say this, dude.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Forgive me. I had
you got the
too
Ronas?
much hot sauce with my macaroni. It seems.
See, why does Jared drink like this?
I don't know why he doesn't put his mouth in the glass.
Could you imagine if everything I was drinking from, like I'll drink from this. I go. Yeah. That's how he drinks every time.
Yeah, you always see it. You see the liquid entering his mouth.
Someone
fucking weird.
He tips it like up above his head. Someone could go and make a compilation of just him drinking, and it would be like.
You remember when Mark Zuckerberg testified, and the way he was just constantly sipping that fucking water? That was funny.
I don't remember that, but he's an android.
He is an android.
Oh, be careful with that, man. Oh, that green sauce. But the funny thing about Donald Trump is, I think even his haters would agree that, like, if he were in office, nuclear, or not nuclear war, but war would have never started with Ukraine. If Trump was still in office, dude, nah.
What he was like, he was threatening to pull funding from Ukraine because they wouldn't give him dirt on Biden.
Yeah.
There's a leaked transcript from that call. He was meddling in Ukraine too.
Yeah, Jared just doesn't know shit. He just says things.
I think the war in Ukraine would still be happening. We just wouldn't be funding Ukrainians, and like providing support for Ukraine.
No,
maybe even the opposite.
Yeah.
Like Russia would have backed off because let's just be real, Putin was scared of Trump. Trump was someone that you didn't want to mess with, dude. I would call it being an alpha male.
Putin was not afraid of Trump whatsoever. Putin thought Trump was a buffoon he could easily manipulate, unlike Obama.
Exactly. I'll be right back.
Alpha
And,
male shit is so
you know,
cringy.
Look, I don't agree with everything Trump does, but, I mean, let's just face it, Joe Biden is about the least intimidating president we've ever had, dude.
That's because he's
So,
old.
yeah. Like, that matters. Yes, we need to, instead of worrying about a president that can run the country well, we need to worry about, like, one that looks like Arnold in his prime.
Yeah, we need
Like,
an
what the fuck?
intimidating. Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
get like a UFC fighter to be president.
Yeah. Like, who needs a good president? As long as they're tough,
Yeah.
they'll just scare the other countries away.
I mean, come
They
on,
mess with
bro.
us.
Like, I was just listening to Salty Cracker. Oh, that guy's hilarious. If you don't know Salty Cracker, subscribe to him on YouTube,
He loves to name drop.
bro. Really great political
Yeah.
channel. I was just thinking about something he said about, oh, fuck, I forgot, man. He's got, like, that old man talk. He says really funny words, man. And, you know, he shakes hands with
He
imaginary
says really
people.
funny words. I like
God
that.
help him. God help Joe Biden.
Poop.
So the listening fat suggested The Rock be president. Now, The Rock is a big, strong guy, and he could kick my ass, I'm sure. But I doubt he could beat a UFC fighter. Like, even a smaller UFC fighter could probably beat The Rock, just because of the training and the skill set. And
We
The
should
Rock
just-
was never like
should-
a fighter or anything like that.
We need to choose our president based on the size of their bicep. We need to measure their bicep,
Dude,
and whoever has the biggest,
yeah,
they're president.
back in the day, Hulk Hogan would have been president.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to make wrestlers
we're
president.
doomed. No, I'm just kidding. But
I want President Scott Steiner.
For the wrestler.
Yeah, dude, he was a wrestler with. I mean, he's still alive, but he's old now. He had the most insane arms.
Yeah,
he had
probably
muscles. He had muscles growing out of his muscles.
Let's see.
Here, like,
Probably showed me.
You talking about Scott Steiner?
yeah.
Look at the cool guy. See, yeah, he needs to be president, right, him? Because he has the biggest biceps.
Yeah, he does.
That's how we choose our president now. Whoever has the biggest biceps.
Yep.
But Scott
Genius.
never used droids.
The Jared
Oh,
method.
That's natural.
Yeah.
listen, I still believe there's a good chance that Trump will be elected in midterms. I believe this will happen.
Dude, you're an idiot. No president. The presidency is not being voted on in the midterms. So no.
See what I'm saying? He doesn't realize that he knows nothing.
Yeah, he's too stupid to know that he's stupid.
I mean, it's just like anybody knows that run midterms president. That's just dumb.
That's why it's called the midterms, in the middle of the presidential term.
Yeah.
Midterm. So like a handful of states vote on, senators and representatives and their governor. I think it's like, I don't know if it's half of them or maybe a little less, but that's what the midterms are. And it can change who controls the House and the Senate and who becomes governor of certain states. Those are the big elections during midterms.
Man,
Yep.
a lot of people have woken up since the whole Biden thing, and let's just be real. Joe Biden really helped with that. All right. He helped show just how incompetent, the Democrat Party is, and how incompetent Democrats are. It's incredible, man. Like
They are, but to think the Republicans seem competent is ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're back. I don't know what just happened there. Are you back?
Well, I mean, yeah, we're back. That was crazy. Well, I mean, when Republicans are in power, they're bad. When Democrats are in power, bad. They're both fucked up. They're both incompetent.
Right. I mean, the way Trump handled COVID by pretending like Trump Trump was like, oh, COVID's going to make me look bad, so I'm just going to pretend like it's not real, or like pretend like it's way, like it's not as big of a problem as it actually is.
Yeah, I still remember he said it would be gone in a week.
Yeah.
When it first started, it's like, yeah, just a week.
And now it's like 2.5 years later. 2.5 years later, and it's still not gone.
Really the laughing stock of the world, and really who can blame us?
The funny thing is that like Trump's rhetoric created like an anti-vaxxer movement, but he wants to take credit for the vaccine, but his followers don't like the vaccine, so that's the one thing I've seen them actually boo Trump over. He was like, "Yeah, I created the vaccine. You should take it, but if you don't want to, that's fine." You know?
Who can blame us for being the laughing stock? And look at the U.S. military now, and that
the most powerful military on earth with the best people and the best equipment and technology. I mean, like, I'm not a fan of this militarism, but you can't deny it's the best military on earth.
Yeah, and that was before Trump too. So
yeah, I mean, my entire life, and probably going all the way back to the Second World War, maybe even the first.
Look at this! Look at his eyes there.
Yeah.
Oh, shenanigans. Shenanigans. That's probably a word Joe Biden would use. Malarkey. What's this malarkey?
Now he's making fun of Biden for saying like old man words, which is like Biden's an old man. I hope he doesn't run again, but then I'm like, who are they going to run? Because like usually the incumbent president runs. My entire life that's happened.
Dude,
so
Biden doesn't even have a six-pack, okay? Can't have him as president. He's no alpha.
I mean, I just know that honestly, when you get older, you're not as sharp as you used to be. And I go and I watch videos of Biden from even 10 years ago. He was way sharper. Like he seems like he. I mean, Trump pinpointed Sleepy Joe. He seems like he's not all there. Like he's kind of phasing in and out of existence. And if you go back and look at Biden, 20, 30 years ago, because he's been around that long, he seems a lot more sharp. Even though, he had a controversy back in the day, I think it was in the early 80s, where he plagiarized someone's speech and got caught doing it. And there's actually an old Johnny Carson monologue on YouTube where Johnny Carson makes fun of Biden for plagiarizing a speech. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so I don't like Biden. I really, really didn't like Trump, and I hated Trump supporters worse than any of them. And I was just like, I just want to see them. I just want to see their faces when Trump loses. But then when he lost, they just lied to themselves and convinced themselves that he actually won. Dude, and I'm like, dude, this is next level shit. I'm like, I didn't even think that would happen. Like I've never, like I wouldn't think like someone obviously. I never thought there'd be an election that someone obviously won and the other side was like just refused to believe it and like created their own false reality. I never thought this would happen. That this like collective mental illness would be such a factor in the world, but it is. Like you get a big enough group of people together, all telling each other bullshit. Then it's going to become fact within their little bubble. And you know what? Honestly, that's why the internet, that's one of the horrible things the internet does.
Yeah, and that's what happened with the Bernie supporters, too. They all told each other they were going to win, and the rest of the world was like, well, we don't really know who Bernie is.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but those were just people supporting
And I like Bernie, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that,
Yeah. I mean, those were people just supporting someone they liked, though. This was like all like outright verifiable lies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There was like a literal paper trail. And Trump did all these bogus lawsuits. He he wasted the time of courts and public workers that had to recount all these votes in places that, you know, the projections were well enough to where there shouldn't have needed to be. I mean, recounts, whatever. I guess that's their right if they want to demand one. But suing to like overturn results, it's just ridiculous. That's why I just hate Trump's followers. They're idiots. Like, I hate them way worse than Trump because they actually fall for Trump's bullshit.
Yeah.
But I don't like Biden either. And I'm like, let's say Biden doesn't run. He's like, I'm not going to run again.
Yeah.
Is Kamala... So there's two ways they could do this, actually, if Biden doesn't run. They could have a primary and let Kamala run against everybody else, or Biden could resign before his term is over and Kamala would become president.
Automatically. How's it gotta happen though?
Why not?
I mean, it could happen. I just don't think it will.
Oh, everybody, like every time you get to create the first, you know, ethnic minority.
Well, I mean,
they take credit for that now because the news will blast that out. Oh, this is the first African American woman Supreme Court justice. When that woman got in there, they were just talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. So like that's something that they really pay attention to now. So if Biden can be the guy to create the first woman president, that'll at least be the thing he's in the history books for. The positive thing, the thing that's looked upon positively. And it's literally like he can just do it at his whim. He can just say, I'm retiring early, so now Kamala's president for the last few months of my presidency, and she can campaign and run for president. Like he could resign right at the beginning of the year that the election takes place, and then Kamala can run for re-election as president.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they ain't got a chance because Kid Rock's the next president.
Huh?
Kid Rock.
I don't like Kamala, but I could see that happening. Because she was like anointed, basically. She did not do good in the polls. Like normally you would choose, like Obama chose Joe Biden because Joe Biden did pretty good in the polls when they were all running. Like it was I'm pretty sure it was Obama, Hillary, and then Biden. So Biden just took the third place person.
Yeah.
But Kamala Harris wasn't polling well at all.
She pulled well at first, and then it dropped real fast.
Real fast. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. So, like, she wasn't even doing good. She was not an asset. She wasn't bringing in, like, a huge voter base to bring together with Biden. That was not the case, you know? Yeah. But, like back in the day, Kerry and John Edwards, they were like John Kerry won the primaries, but John Edwards was a second place. So they're bringing back bringing those two voting groups together. Fucking Obama and Hillary together, because Hillary was so popular back then. If they would have ran together, they would have crushed John McCain even more.
Yeah, he did a pretty damn good job of that.
Yeah.
Oh lordy. So we're in some trouble, but I'm just praying that Donald Trump will get reelected in midterms, dude. And if he does, you know, I can't say America will be perfect, but I still think that will save our asses. At least from completely being sold out to China, or at least completely, being destroyed.
Where was your Nirvana T-shirt made? What about all your action figures? Where were those made? It probably has like a made in thing printed on it. Go look, because I think you've sold out to China, Jared Genesis. You also said you shop at Walmart. A ton of that shit is made in China. Like, we consume Chinese products so much They're insane.
And they don't even realize, like, this dumb motherfucker don't even realize. The problem Trump had with China is because he had a business issue with them back in the day.
The MAGA hats were made in China.
Yeah, the MAGA hats were made in fucking China. I mean, he had his suits that he used to sell. The Trump suits were all made in China. Fucking idiot.
Right, as a nation. Because we're in serious trouble, dude. You know, and as you guys know,
we have some of the best American Chinese food in Seattle that I've had. Like, it's the best I've ever had in the United States. You know, like, and then up in Vancouver, it's pretty good too. And that goes for all Asian food. Like, this part of the country, it's because a ton of Asians live here, so there's more options for Asian food around me than anything else.
Inflation is rising, food costs are rising, gas prices are rising. This is what happens before, you know, countries become destroyed. All the signs are around us, guys. Like, we are in serious trouble. Please, if you have a voting ID, go out and vote this midterm election.
I guarantee you Jared doesn't vote.
Joe Biden ain't cutting the mustard.
He's telling other people to,
are
but
not
he doesn't.
happy with him. He has an extremely low approval rating. So, guys, listen. I don't mean to sound corny or nothing, but, like, your vote could literally save the planet. Your vote alone could save us from nuclear holocaust. Who knows? I mean, really, like I said, Putin was afraid of Trump. He never tried to pull any shit with us. Same with oh Lord, Kim Jong-il.
Kim Jong-un, not ill.
Who I have to say is such a goddamn character. Pardon me for saying the Lord's name in vain, but that guy's a character.
Character.
What did he? What did Trump call
Rocket Man?
Little Kim? I think he called him Little Kimmy at one point or something.
Called him Rocket Man, and then he pandered to him. Then Trump walked across the DMZ with a little smirk on his face. I laughed so hard at that. I'm like, what? Trump literally just walked across the DMZ from South Korea to North Korea with a little smirk on his face. Like, no one else gets to do this but me. It was kind of funny. That's normally you'd get shot doing that. Mm-hmm. Like, most people would get shot.
Yeah.
If you step foot into the DMZ.
You know what's crazy, though, is he actually got his respect. Kim Jong-il, you know, crazy.
And his respect is worthless. Why would you want someone like that to respect you?
You're actually bragging about him buddying up to a fucking dictator, you dipshit.
Yep.
Freaking communist psychopath actually had respect for Donald Trump. That's something else,
wow,
man.
Dude, what you just said. Did you
Positive thing?
the words that just come out of your mouth, dude.
An actual psychopath.
Hey, man, Charles Manson liked me.
Yeah.
I heard that, like, Dennis Rodman was tight with him, too, which is hilarious. If you guys remember Dennis Rodman.
That's because Kim Jong-un was one of the few people in his country that could consume Western media, and he fell in love with the NBA when he was a kid in the 90s, and Dennis Rodman was one of his favorite players. And Dennis Rodman is willing...
He's a fucking nut, too. Dennis Rodman's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah. And I'm sure the price was right. Kim Jong-un has wealth. So,
Rodman.
I'd be afraid of getting on his bad side, though. I'd be afraid of, like, being invited there because he liked me and then saying something dumb that would cross him in some way. So I don't know.
The basketball player that dyed his hair. Crazy. I think that guy kind of sold out. I don't know.
What do you mean sold out? He says everyone's sold out. Like, if you don't live in a room in your parents' house with Jurassic Park posters on your wall, you've sold out. Like, if you're just...
And I like how he describes Dennis Rodman, the basketball player that dyed his hair. Not one of the greatest basketball defenders of all time.
Yeah.
The basketball player that dyed his hair. I mean, he's one of the greatest defense players of all time, you dumb shit.
went off the deep end or something. He is probably always off the deep end, let's just be real. I did like the guy, though. He seemed like a cool dude, but anyhowsers, yeah, man, you know, guys, just pray. We're at a dangerous time in history, but there's still hope. Like I was saying in the last video, there's always still hope.
Are we in history? History's the past.
He's saying like this is such a dangerous time.
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
Like literally, we are in one of the most peaceful eras in world history right now. There used to be constant worldwide armed conflict. Like Europe was totally ravaged by war for most of its existence. You know, he has no idea what he's talking about.
No, he doesn't.
Like the stuff in Ukraine, as horrific as it is such a small blip on the radar compared to, you know, centuries of war. I mean, there was a war back in the day known as the 100-Year War because it lasted 100 years.
It's a good title for it, then.
Yeah. Believe it was between France and England. Like it was like a medieval war, and it lasted like a century between France and England. Those two countries were at war a lot. And actually, when the revolution was going on in the United States, between, you know, the colonists and the English, France was meddling around then and helping the Americans fight the British. So that kind of stuff was going on between them as well.
There's still hope, guys. You know, we're not completely screwed yet. So don't give in to all the, you know, the negativity and the, oh, we're all going to die and this and that.
That's
and
literally what you've been saying this whole fucking time.
You know, what's the point? You know, and all this and that and that and this. You know, I like to quote Terry Joel Jr. He always says that, this and that and that and this and this and that. Love that guy. Anti-narc coach. But,
okay.
You know, I was just going to say something, man. Oh, my head. I'm having a bit of a headache today, guys. Forgive me. Probably thinking too much about politics.
You're just thinking too much, period.
But, I don't know, man. I guess I pretty much said it all for now.
You know what I'm saying?
Just hang in there, guys. You know, I know times are rough. Like I said, you know, prices of shit are going up right now, but remember what happened under Obama? You know, he screwed us over too, but after they kicked him out of office, things got better.
They didn't kick him out of office, you dumb shit.
Yeah,
Obama got kicked out.
I mean, if a term limit counts as being kicked out, I mean, Trump was more kicked out than Obama was.
Yeah.
Trump was literally voted out.
Yeah. But there was a lot of economic prosperity under Obama. It was like Obama took the presidency with 2 wars, and the economy crashed right before he took office.
He inherited a shit economy from Bush.
Yeah. And there was 2 wars. Now he kept the wars going on for most of his presidency, though.
Yeah.
So that's his
Yeah.
He wasn't the greatest.
Out.
I kind of think he's the best president of my lifetime. If I have to pick one out of all of them, I kind of think he is. But I don't. That's not saying much.
I wouldn't say he was the best economically. I mean, Clinton was probably the best.
I would say overall, he's the best president of my lifetime.
Yeah.
So there's Reagan, there's Bush Sr., there's Clinton, there's Bush Jr., there's Obama, there's Trump, and there's Biden.
There's hope, guys. If you're having
in my lifetime
a lot of trouble in life right now, just know there is hope and things will get better. I really believe Donald Trump will get this midterms. I'm praying that he does, and I just ask that you guys pray too. You know, I guess that's pretty much it. I was thinking about something. I forgot what it was, though, so I guess we'll just end the video there. hang in there, guys. You know what I mean? I'm blessed right now.
A lot of times,
saying?
Jared will end his videos multiple times. He's like, I guess that's it, guys. And then he'll keep talking.
You know,
Yeah.
I've got food on the table every day, and
Not provided by you.
got electricity, and I can't complain. I've
Not paid for by you.
got running water. You know what I'm saying?
Not paid for by you.
Or used by you.
I may not have a whole lot in my life. I may not have, you know, a beautiful wife and kids or a fancy car, but
You don't have any car.
God's provided, and to that I give him.
It's
a
not
lot
God.
Dad.
It's your dad, yeah. And what are you going to do? Like, your parents aren't going to live as long as you are. Like, what are you going to do when they're gone? You going to be sleeping in a tent in a park somewhere?
I thanks and praise. I do. Thank you, God, you know, for sending your Son Jesus Christ to die for our sins and to give us salvation. So just
Is he Catholic?
Probably.
remember, guys, that Jesus is the best president. He's the best ruler.
He's the best
What?
president?
And
President Jesus.
that's why I love Donald Trump, is because I know he loves Jesus. So thanks, guys, for watching. God
He
bless
was
you.
an atheist.
And stay tuned for another video soon.
He loves Jesus.
That guy's an idiot, dude. One of the biggest idiots I've ever seen on here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got one more. I got one more Jared video. If that didn't give you enough brain damage. And surprise, surprise, he's wearing the same shirt.
How's it going, people?
Yeah.
Hope y'all are all doing well today. So I want to apologize to my Rumble family. I was going to make my second video last night, but I don't know what it was, bro. I just wasn't feeling it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some days I just...
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, I just kind of feel blah. And I know we're all like that, and I'm not here to try to,
Poor
you
guy.
know,
He just kind of feels blah.
ask for a pity party.
Poor guy.
I will say this, though. This is just a short addendum,
This
if
is
you want to
all
call it that. Look, man, I'm just going to be real. Like, I do kind of miss YouTube, you know.
Oh, there it is. I saw this coming.
I'll never go back. I mean,
Oh, you
fucking
will.
hell, no way am I dealing with that drama. But, like, it's
See, Jared, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. Like, just because you're not on YouTube doesn't mean people on YouTube aren't going to talk about you.
Sure.
different when you're a small creator, because you basically, you know, it's a guarantee that the video you make, I mean, will literally be probably less than 100 people, unless you just like happen to get lucky, or if you have a drama video, you're pretty much guaranteed, you know. But it's not just about numbers, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I do it for you guys, you know, and it's nice to have a small knit family, but I mean, it's just my numbers aren't doing well. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I think my
Nobody
top
uses
video on here-
Rumble. No one knows it exists. Don't move to like one of the most obscure video websites and then bitch about your numbers being bad. Yeah, no shit.
It's crazy.
It has like 40 views, maybe 50, and that's from, you know, probably a week ago. So yeah, just a little rant for you guys. You know, I do love the people that follow me on here, but I'm just gonna be real. You know, it hasn't been a great success, but I will give it time. And you know, there are other platforms out there. I'm not going back to YouTube, so some of you guys might try and, you know, tempt me, hey, come back to YouTube. Do you realize the crap I dealt with? I mean, it wasn't at all worth it, man. It was
It's
not
not
worth
the.
it.
It's not YouTube.
But,
It's you. You're the problem, not YouTube. For once, usually YouTube is the problem, but not with you. Everyone who's watching right now, please give the stream a like it. And by the way, I celebrated my birthday on the 7th of this month, and I didn't get to stream on this channel for my birthday. If you didn't catch the DP birthday special, you can wish me a happy birthday by helping me get somewhere with my goal right now. We don't have to reach the whole goal, but maybe 50% or something.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, guys, I guess I've been feeling the blues with that lately, so forgive the rant. We'll just go ahead and get on with the video, but don't worry, guys, I'm not going to quit. It's just, it is a bit of a system shock, you know, back when I used to have videos that could get, you know, even up to, you know, sometimes even 1,000 views. It's definitely a system shock, but I'm so glad to have you guys here.
Why is it a system shock? I mean, like, I don't know.
Shout outs to all my loyal supporters. So anyhow, I'm gonna have to make a bookmark for this video, 3-minute mark here. So guys, Nuclear War Part 3 video, let's do this. I had 2 people.
I don't know what else he can possibly say that he hasn't already been said in the last 2 videos, but here we go.
Actually, 3 people requested me talk about stuff. Shout outs to Sarah. I'm going to go ahead and do your
Sarah, someone that's catfishing you, no doubt.
Request in the next video, but for Bible study and for excuse me.
He just farted.
I bet he shit his pants too. Look at the smirk on his face because he farted on camera.
Gas there.
Now I can't say I've never farted here, but I have a mute button right there. You know, you would never hear it.
For Bible study in Grissu, finally got your name right. We'll talk about what you requested, and yeah. So basically, it's this. I don't know whether or not I believe the Earth is flat, and this goes out to Grissu.
What?
Oh, God.
But I will.
Can we shoot him into space so he sees the round Earth as he drifts off into nothingness? That would be cool.
That would be cool.
He'd be like, "Oh, it is round. When am I coming back?" You're not coming back, Jared. Bye.
Say I watched some of that documentary you showed me, buddy, and dude, it's very fascinating. Like they bring up points that really make you question if the Earth is round. But I'll tell you the number one thing that makes me
sometime on a weekend.
There you go.
Yeah, we can discuss things. Yeah.
That was a 130. Wow. That was a big tip.
Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You helped me get to almost 50%. Yeah, we can work something out.
By the way, man, I gotta leave in about 10 minutes.
Damn, Pimpmunk. You know, on the last stream we did, you said you'd stay the whole time last time.
Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago, though.
Why is that? How does that make a difference?
Because I was gonna stay the next week, but we didn't do the show.
Okay. How about next time, Pimpmunk?
Next week I'll stay the whole show.
Next Sunday.
Well, next Sunday, yeah, but now normal time, you sometimes go 8 goddamn hours.
Usually about 5, but no, we'll just do like we'll do, you know, a reasonable amount of time.
Somebody said I was a cunt in the chat room.
You are what you eat, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a friend. I do eat cunt though.
Whoa.
scratch my head. Is that, you know, how they say we're at the center of the universe, and as a Christian, like, that makes sense. And so the fact that they say that we're not the center of the universe, you know, I know the world is run by secular people.
I mean, why does it matter? Why does it matter what's in the center? Like, the center I mean, like, who cares? It's so big. The center has, like, no meaning anyway. It doesn't matter what's in the center.
It's a Tootsie Roll.
So it
it's
makes
a
sense to me
lollipop.
like they're trying to hide something.
What are they
Now,
trying to hide?
I don't know if this means that the world is flat, but
I mean, like, you're not gonna. I mean, we can't even go to other planets yet. Why does it matter if we're in the center of the universe or not?
Because they're stupid.
Whether we're like on the edge or in the center or any other place, like, why does that matter? To someone who's not like an astronomer, why does that matter?
Exactly.
yeah, I believe they're lying to us when they say we're not the center of the universe. And again, I believe this as a Christian, so
That's where you're wrong, because there's all sorts of evidence that we're not in the center, but I just don't understand why that matters to you.
they
You
like,
know what I
here's
mean?
the thing, bro. I mean, they try to hide God, you know? They give us bullshit science, you know, forcing us to believe that we all came from nothing.
There is a Star Trek movie. It's one of the worst ones where they go to the center of the galaxy, not the universe, the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and they meet this like weird being that looks like it's a god, but it just ends up being like an alien that has like godlike powers, and it's evil, and yeah.
Okay, and most of the world, you know, they buy into this shit, and it sucks, and it sucks that people are so gullible. But I'm just gonna be real. Like, I don't know a whole lot, and the reason is because,
Oh, shit.
honestly, bro, when it comes to flat Earth,
Honestly, bro, I'm stupid.
like, I just don't really care. It doesn't matter.
I love that whole thing. I just don't care. I don't know. I don't know about this thing that I've been talking about like I know about it. And it's just because I don't really care. I hate it when people say that shit. I've heard people say that like during debates. Well, I don't care about this. It's like, okay.
And what does this have to do with the nuclear war?
You know, good question. He's taking my brain for a loop.
To me, I guess the word is indifferent. I'm indifferent whether or not the world is flat. It really, I have a million other things I'm more worried about. You know what I'm saying?
They just discovered that the center of the Milky Way galaxy is a supermassive black hole.
Interesting. Yeah,
I wish I had a Milky Way candy bar.
that's funny how that's the thought of what's in your head. A Milky. Actually, me and Billy were talking about candy bars recently. I think it might have been last night. It was either that or Thursday.
But it is fascinating, though. You know, it does expose the elites for lying, if it is flat. But you know what I also found really interesting, bro, was how they said that they're trying to hide land. That would make a lot of sense, too. And one reason that I didn't see them mention is because they're trying to, you know, basically have a hideaway for when the world ends, you know, for when there's like a giant civil war, nuclear war. All the elites, they have to go hide somewhere, and guess what? You know, there probably is hidden land where they go. Well, I know that there's like,
I mean, there's all sorts of uninhabited land all over
It's
the
not
world.
hidden, though.
I mean,
It ain't hidden.
it kind of is because like it's uninhabited.
Can't hide the shit. It's there. It's not going nowhere.
underground bunkers. But yeah, bro, like it would totally make sense that there is hidden land. They were specifically talking about Antarctica. And it is strange that they don't really show much of Antarctica. And like, if you want to go visit, you're only allowed to go to like to a tiny section with some fucking penguins.
That's because they don't want you to die there. It is not a place people are meant to live in. So it's it's inhospitable conditions, to say the least. It's hard to even like keep a building there without regular maintenance to it because it's so harsh outside.
That really does, raise some red flags there. The whole Antarctica belief that these flat earthers.
Who I am more on Twitter to set up a day I can join the show?
Yes, I know who you are. So yeah, you can show up. Just send me a DM and I'll get back to you and we'll figure out like a Sunday. Because I'm doing these shows on Sunday now. It's already better, like so far here. So
have, like, most definitely, dude.
That is most definitely what's up, Tubes.
And you know, who knows? Maybe they're hiding, like, I don't know. I mean, it could be any kind of like environment. Who knows what kind of environment it is? I mean, yes, I know there's snow up there, but you know what's past the snow? Shit, maybe it's like another Hawaii. I mean, goddamn. Knowing the elites, it probably is.
Oh my God! Did he just say that?
Yeah.
Damn elites.
There's Hawaiian islands in the
But
Antarctica.
yeah, bro. Like,
What
all I gotta say is I'm definitely open to flat Earth theory. And I'll just leave it there. So we'll go ahead and cover Bible study now. Shout outs to him. My dude. Cheers to you, my brother. And I wanted to show you this. I think I've showed it before, but this is St. Michael the Archangel. It's a statue my mother gave to me. I have a big fascination with angels. He wanted me to talk about them. And what I wanted to tell you more than anything, this is kind of fascinating, is that I used to play a game called Match at the Gathering. It's a card game.
Oh,
sure
God. Billy plays that.
And basically, there's different creature types. And angels are the creature type that I used to like to play. And the fascinating thing about that is angel cards would help out your whole...
I knew Billy and Jared were... two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Board. Every
two
other
peas
creature
in a pod.
They were the only creature type that did that.
All right,
They would
man,
help
I'm out, buddy.
All right. See you
Love
later,
ya.
Pimpmunk.
Love ya.
Later, babe.
Two peas in a dough.
Out everyone else and not just their own. So that's pretty cool, man. And
so now we have to bring in, since Pimpmunk left, we have to bring in Sleepy Pimp. Actually, I'm gonna do Sleep Monk. Oh, he's back. Pimpmunk, you're back. Your beard changed.
You look so much better
you know,
now.
I think that reflects on what angels really are. Like they're guardians to all of us, no matter what our race is, no matter what our color is.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
where
there's
we come
racist
from,
angels.
shit like that. You know. And
He doesn't
yes,
know his
dude, I
angel stuff, man.
totally
Angels are
believe in
racist.
angels.
Lots
Like
of them
hell
are
yes, man.
racist.
And it's just one of those things where, you know, you can't really show solid proof. I mean, yes, you could show a photo of what looks to be an angel, but I mean, I guess all that could be photoshopped. It's just something you have to believe in your heart. And I totally believe, man. And I'll tell you guys something too. I once saw a weird orb in one of my videos, and
It's called a hallucination. Actually, it was probably just a lens thing.
if you know anything about ghosts, spirits, they travel through something called an energy orb. And
Wow.
I know this is going
This
to
sounds like shit Cobes says all the time.
sound corny and cheesy, but I made that video shortly after one of my cousins died. Rest in peace, Damon. He died.
Oh,
Damon.
interesting name.
Not a very glorious death. You know, he lived most of his life homeless. He did drugs. You know, he lived fast.
Not a
and
very
he died
glorious
fast, dude.
death, he says.
And,
Instead of saying he didn't
unfortunately,
live
he
a
had
very glorious
mental
life,
issues that he never got
it's
help
not very
with.
glorious death.
But yeah, bro. Like shortly after I found out he died,
what
I
does a
saw
glorious
an
death look like?
Wait, sounds like something a Klingon would say, actually.
orb in my room when I was making a video, and I think that was him. So that was definitely really awesome to see. And I believe that we have our relatives, dead relatives, visit us, and a lot of times we just don't know it. So that's definitely very awesome. And
His dead relatives visit him.
yeah, bro.
Dude needs to be evaluated.
You know, there's tons of videos that really showcase a lot of that, I feel. And there's a guy named Chills. Shout outs to him. He has some really good stuff. You know, a lot of people make fun of him because of his voice, but I think he's a really good content creator. And if you guys like to watch scary stuff, you know, stuff that keeps you up at night, I highly recommend Chills.
Someone in the chat called you the weenie with the beanie.
And we should start a radio show.
Yeah.
The weenie with the beanie.
Yeah. So it's Fat Ass, Meatball, and their sidekick, the weenie with the beanie.
Yeah.
On you.
And then we have Dr. Jean-Francois Gariepi with the Human Traffic Report.
Yeah. He'll be the
YouTube.
Greatest. Everyone.
He has like top 10 stuff, like top 10 scariest videos and things of that nature. But anyways, guys, that's really all I got for this video. I know I didn't talk much about nuclear war, but I'm probably just going to call it part 3. So hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for the rant. Again, I'll just...
That's all your videos are. Actually, Jared released a few other videos. So I will say, Jared's not too bad at slap bass. He can actually... He's okay. He's not like awful.
Slap bass.
Yeah, it's a way of playing the bass. Like instead of picking it or like plucking it, you slap and pluck. You'll see.
Is that what the South Park guy did? That made the
Yeah,
music for South
yeah. Les
Park?
Les Claypool is that guy's name. He's one of the best bass players ever.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like King Cobra's bad when he does it.
Yeah, actually, I've never heard King Cobra play bass, but
yeah, I've seen him messing with the guitar though, and I remember it being real bad.
Yeah. He's
He
bad at
least
guitar.
Somewhat knows what he's doing.
He pretends like he's Eddie Van Halen or something on guitar, but he's just there's no like structure to what he's playing. He's just like moving his fingers and hitting random frets, and it just sounds weird.
Yeah. Whoa.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Genesis here, and I just wanted to show you all the benefits of using those adjustable hand grippers.
He's showing us his muscle arms.
Check that shit out, man. Not even a year I've been using these. Well, a little bit over a year, because I had another one that broke. But, bro.
Look, here's a kind of a further view of his room now. You know, it looks a lot cleaner than his old room. So that's interesting. I don't get... Like, I did this kind of shit when I was in high school. Like, hang all this shit on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, clippings from magazines or whatever. I don't really understand.
Yeah.
That. He always has a bunch of shit, like, in storage boxes, too. I don't get that either.
Yeah.
You gotta get yourself one of these. I'm telling you. This GD Iron 70.
Personally,
you gotta get one, dude, if you want to get those big wrists, because having big wrists, man, you can lift a lot more weight. So hang in there, soldiers. I just wanted to share that with you. Cheers, guys.
All right, now we're gonna switch it up here. Here's some Nick Fuentes crying about stuff.
This is him.
Yay!
All we need is
our
a drummer,
hero.
but we got a superb and in the making. Jared can slap the bass and King Cobra shred guitar and Brett Bjorn vocals.
Yeah.
Who's on drums? We need someone on the drums to rock out. So this is a stream. It's called Kino Casino, where they talk about Nick Fuentes a lot, and they got some people like the two guys on the left. They used to work for Nick Fuentes. Like a lot of people who worked for Nick Fuentes are now spilling the tea on him. So that's what this is all
best
about.
man speech, you know what I mean? So we were very close.
This is
for a
your
long time.
wedding?
Yes, yeah. This is.
So Nick Fuentes was like the best man at this guy Simon's wedding.
He was the best man at your wedding.
Oh.
Yes, this is him giving the speech. You can see the. Yeah, so that's.
They wore their dumb like white nationalist Hawaiian shirts to their wedding.
Just wanted to make sure that was included, so nobody thinks I'm bullshitting here.
Yeah,
you know, me and
That's
this
a
guy
white
were
nationalist
incredibly close
thing?
for a long time.
Yeah, they kind of like appropriated it, and it was something they were doing for a little while. That they were wearing Hawaiian shirts for some reason.
Nick is talking to all these people in the internship, and he's saying, and he's talking to Jade, and he's talking to others, saying, I'm going to sue the shit out of Simon. I'm going to make sure he doesn't have any fucking money. I'm going to make sure that he has like $100,000 worth of debt over his head, you know, that kind of thing. Just to summarize, saying it to multiple people. And I get, I talk to my people, advisors, whatever, try and talk to some people who know the law. And they kind of said, look, this guy, he's a millionaire. He has more money than you. It doesn't matter if you were in the.
So Nick was telling these people, like, you cross me, I'll sue you just to like make you poor. Because that's how it works. Like, people that don't have money to burn, the civil courts do not work for you. And if you're rich, you can sue people, because you can sue anybody. If you're rich, you can sue someone even if you don't have a good case, and they're going to have to like pay for legal fees for defense against you. Regardless, unless it's like so ridiculous, the judge just like throws it out immediately. But you're still going to have to hire a lawyer.
Right or in the wrong.
Yeah.
You have to just do what he says.
Well, I think that's the I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think that's a really important thing, Simon. I know that Jaden had brought this up, and maybe we got some of the details wrong, or it's accurate, and you don't have to talk on it if you don't want to. But Nick wanting to engage in lawfare, sue you, come after you if you ever open your mouth. Do you have a child that's sick with something?
Yes, and yeah, and we can get into that story, and that's exactly accurate.
But he knows it though, right?
Yes.
So he's not unaware of it. So he wanted to hurt you financially and screw with you, knowing you have a sick kid.
Yes, he was born in July. He was actually it's a terrible story, but the day he was born, July 10th, was actually the day Nick was doing the White Boy Summer speech. And
White Boy Summer. It sounds so lame.
Yeah.
White Boy Summer. If someone was like, hey, we're having an event, it's called the White Boy Summer, I would be like, that sounds so fucking boring. I would never want to go to that.
In Dallas at CPAC, and I was on the phone for 10 or 12 hours the day of my son's birth, trying to organize the event and get all the interns to get the cameras right and get all the equipment ordered or whatever. Nick knows about the kid. You know what I mean? I asked him to be the godfather of my son Joseph.
Why?
After that whole thing with the White Boy Summer thing, I asked him to be the godfather. He agreed, and we had him baptized, and he's listed as the godfather for Joseph.
Here's the full history with Simon, and
So now here's Nick like explaining himself after all that other stuff was leaked.
And I'm gonna go real human being for a second, and I'm gonna be vulnerable, and I'm just gonna tell the whole story. Years ago. And I had known Simon for a long time. We don't have to go back to when we were born, but here's the origin of the business relationship. So
the origin of the feces.
Years
have
ago,
to go back to when we were born. Did they meet when they were born?
They're twins. No.
Oh, they are. Wait, no.
I'm joking.
I had a merch store on Gear Bubble. Simon came to me. This might have been in 2017 or 2018, and he says,
"You think he wears pants when he's dressed up like this?"
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I wouldn't.
What if
he's very different than you. Just assume he does not think the way you do.
I'm cooler than him.
I always get the best, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hold your balls.
He looks insane.
I designed your merch,
Well,
and
let
I
me
took a
hold your
percentage of
balls.
your profit.
That's pretty good.
And I said, well, that's an interesting idea. I said, but I could buy a design for like $50, and then I could keep 100% of the profits. So he comes back to me, and he says, hey, I have a new idea. I said, okay, shoot. He goes, let's do a business model where we split the profits 70-30. He goes, but I'll do everything. He goes, I'll design the merch. I'll run the website. I'll handle the support tickets. I will advertise it. I'll do marketing. I will make new products every month. I'll make new products every season. I will look at analytics and determine which ones are selling better, and I'll make more like that. I'll do all these services, and we'll split the profit 70-30. And I said, okay, great. Let's do it. Spoiler alert, none of that happened. I would say, Simon, you're really not holding up your end of the deal. But honestly, I never broke off that relationship because I just didn't have the heart to, because he was my friend and he had a young family. I should have fired him years ago. If anything, I've overpaid him because I should have fired him years ago. And anybody who's been in the inner circle
years ago
knows this dynamic.
Should have fucking fired his ass years ago.
Forward to 2021, and we changed our business arrangement. In June, it was suggested to me that Simon be brought on.
I question anybody who would be friends with Nick Fuentes. So I don't like either one of these motherfuckers.
The kind of person that would want to be friends with Nick Fuentes would either have the same views as him, or they're pretending to have the same views as him to, get a piece of that pie that Nick has.
I couldn't hang out with a guy with the beliefs that he has. I'd be fighting with them all the time, having arguments and stuff, trying to hang out with somebody with crazy ideas like he has.
Oh, well, there's
no way I could get along with somebody that has the crazy, sexist ideas he has. It's crazy.
Racist ideas. Yeah.
As with a salaried position so that he would have a secure income. And we agreed to pay him $2,500 a month starting, I think, in May or June last year. And I was told that, Simon does a lot of things for us. He does a lot of things. And we would really be helpful to just have him on the team and just give him a salary position. Now, it's a part-time salary because he did a part-time job. Part-time salary, part-time job. This claim about, I think he said on the stream, somebody told me he was working 14 hours. When he called me back in December, when I fired him, he goes, I worked for slave wages. I worked my finger to the bone. I'm like, on what planet? Maybe 14 hours a month. Maybe 14 hours a day? Below minimum wage. Do you know how much minimum wage is? What is it, like $11, $12?
Depends on where you live.
$500 a month. Let's just use clean numbers. That means you're working what? 10 hours a day, Monday through Friday? Am I getting that right? You're working for $11, $12 an hour, $10, $12 an hour. Is my math right on that? You're working 10 hours a day, 5 days a week? Ain't nobody in that team working 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. It just wasn't happening. This was like the big grievance was in New York. We go to New York, and we do this kick-ass rally outside of the mayor's mansion. Awesome rally. Antifa was there. I was screaming in the microphone.
Antifa was there. Ladies and gentlemen, Antifa.
It was nighttime. It was in the city. It was like Gotham. We go back to the hotel. We're reviewing the footage, which Simon took, and the footage was crap. Me and Simon, incidentally, are sitting down and he's telling me why I'm too mean and why I don't give him enough positive reinforcement. We're literally sitting in a hotel room. He sits me down for a talk. He's sitting on the bed telling me, we need some more positive reinforcement. I know things aren't perfect, but you're just too mean. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the live stream of the New York rally, and the footage is dog shit. And I go, wait, Simon, just a minute. Look at the footage. This footage is terrible. I'm like, you are 6'7". You work for me. You tower over everybody. Why does the Associated Press have better footage of our rally than you?
You know what? I think he was just envious. This guy was really 6'7". He's the tallest groiper ever, based on what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. And he goes, well, I didn't know that's what you wanted. I'm like, oh, you didn't know that's what I wanted? Hey, Simon, make sure to film that rally and don't make the footage dog shit, okay? Just to clarify, I do not want footage that's dog shit, okay? So we go to Springfield for our anti-vax rally. Springfield, Illinois, we do a big anti-vaccine rally outside the Capitol. This rally cost us $10,000 easily. We flew people out. I drove out there. I took time off my show. We paid for equipment. all this stuff. We had probably 500 people there. Excuse me. We had flags. We had a podium. We had it all.
We had Jared fart, and we just had Fuentes burp.
We need to make a compilation of this. Burps
Set
and
up.
farts.
And then the live stream, they couldn't get it to work. That was Simon's job. He was like the technical guy. They couldn't get the live stream to work. And so I'm driving around the Capitol in the van waiting to make my entrance on the phone. Simon, what's going on? Where's the stream? It was supposed to go live. I'm sorry. And you could go back and watch the replay. Replay was terrible. I'm sorry. It's we're having a lot of trouble. Something's not working. I said, okay, you know what? Just ditch. I said, just ditch the camera. Use your phone. I said, because we bought a tripod mount for a cell phone. I said, just use your iPhone. Stream it from your iPhone. Use a cell booster. He goes, then the stream goes live, and he's holding it with his hands. And he's shaking. And I call him back, and I go, Simon, why is the camera shaking so much?
How could
Are you
you do
holding
that?
it with your hands? Put it on the tripod. He goes, we forgot the piece at the Airbnb. The mounting piece that connects the tripod to the phone, we forgot that at the Airbnb. We don't have that. We can't do the phone stream. So now keep in mind, we paid $10,000. We brought everybody out here. You do it for the stream. You don't do it for the 500 people that attend. You do it for the 100,000 people that see the
100,000 people. Don't flatter yourself.
replay of it in perpetuity. The live stream. We didn't have it because they couldn't figure out how to work the regular live stream, and then they forgot the mount at the Airbnb.
Yeah. Nick Fuentes has just dysgenic fingers, weird curly fingers.
And so the following day, I sat Simon down along with some other people, and I said, listen. I said, we do not need to spend thousands of dollars to look like assholes. We do not need to spend $10,000 and drive and fly people and waste everybody's time to not have the stream. I'm not driving out 4 hours from Chicago and spending all this money so that we could not have a live stream. It's not that hard. People do it all the time. And I told them, I said, and if this doesn't get better, I said, I'm going to fire you. I said, I'm paying you $2,500 a month that I don't really even have right now. Then we had this idea that we were going to go to New York and do an anti-vax rally. Initially, I didn't like the idea. I said, you know what? I said, I am so jaded after what happened in Springfield. I said, I don't even want to do New York. I said, the only way we're going to do New York is if you get a equipment list together before we go. An equipment list with everything we need to do what we need to do there. Mobile streaming, tripods, podium, speakers, all that. I said, we need all of it on a list. I said, you need to buy it. You need to test it out.
So what he's doing is he's just going to be like, oh, he did such a bad job. He wasn't even worth what I was paying him. Is what he's doing. It's his last jab at him for exposing what a shit boss and friend he was.
Need to do a dress rehearsal. No mistakes this time. I said, because we cannot be embarrassed like last time. He goes, okay. Now it's 2 weeks before the...
He's doing this to all of his buddies that left. He can't just let it go and move on.
event. I call him up. I'm like, Simon, where's my equipment?
This kind of shit, if you're if you have any type of integrity at all, you leave work-related disputes in private. You leave that in private conversation. You don't make it content.
The definition of a weak man spawned from good times.
Yeah. It's true.
He sends me a partial list of 6
Thank you, by the way. I really appreciate it. We're getting there.
He goes, oh, well, I thought you just needed this stuff. I have a few lists. I have a small list, I have a medium list, and a big list. I'm like, Simon, the event is in 2 weeks. I bought my train tickets. We announced it. We need to have all the stuff now. You don't even have a list. We get out there, and it's just one disaster after another, man. One disaster.
Look at how his fingers bend backwards. Look at that. See, he's got his fingers up against his head, and they bend. God, dude! It looks like
Like that's the most I can like bend my fingers back.
there's a
I don't know
little
how
bit,
he's
but
doing that comfortably.
It looks like his fingers
Like-
are broken. It looks like someone came and like snapped each digit, each of
it
the top
literally
digits.
does.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it looks so weird. It's like a creature's hand from a movie or something.
For another. And I call everybody up on.
He was just playing with his earlobes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Hold on.
And I call everybody.
Ooh, earlobes.
Sit here and play with our ears with Nick.
My earlobes have gigantic holes in them, so I can't play with my earlobes the way.
I want to play with them.
You want to finger my earlobes?
Oh yeah.
Up on that Thursday, and I said, "Listen," I said, "we are not doing our big rally on Saturday." I said, our equipment's not working. The Staten Island thing was a joke. Our donor lunch was a disaster. I said, we are not going through.
I remember the New York thing. We watched that video on DP when he was doing his little rally.
This.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once again, I think I actually overpaid the guy to pay for those services for that long and get nothing. He was supposed to handle the.
If he was legit putting 14 hours in like a day, they didn't specify how many days a week he was doing that. But if he was doing that, yeah, that's not enough. Especially with the amount of money you're making. Like, you claim to be a millionaire, so you can afford to pay people more than most people if you're bringing in that kind of money.
Merch store.
But then again, you have all these lawyers you have to pay. It always comes back to the lawyers. Like, Nick has all these lawyers he has to pay for all the trouble he's gotten himself into.
We had 700 orders that were unfulfilled. There was some glitch in the plugin that we had on our merch website. When we launched our anti-vax line, 700, 800 orders did not go out because there was some glitch in the site that prevented the buying being converted into a fulfilled order. And so we had 800 orders.
Look when he
sitting
sticks
there.
his hand up like that. Just look at.
It's a monster. He's the elephant man.
Like how? It's like.
I'm gonna put you full screen.
Like
I'll be right back.
backwards.
I gotta make a bathroom run.
God. Okay. Wow, it's full screen Bisky. Wow. Look so pale. I look like an angel. Guys, help us with this goal right here. This one right here. I'm the beanie weenie, and I command that we finish this goal. I command thee. Do a dab off your beanie. Yeah. I'll dab my beanie, smoke it, see if that helps. Maybe I'll get real high off my beanie. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up. Where's the desk? It's right over there. Okay. As soon as I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok, I'll show you guys. All right, go follow me on TikTok. I'm awesome on there. I'm the greatest TikToker. Cheech, why do you hate me so? Huh? I would think somebody with the name Cheech would be more chill. Honestly, I don't get you that much. But whatever, you know, it is what it is. Longest death scam ever. You shut up and help me get the 10,000 followers on TikTok, okay? No, Kiki, go follow me, and then I'll think about showing you the desk, okay? God. What? Buttheads? Alright. I want to take a dab. The strain that I got here is called White Chocolate Raspberry, and it's wax, guys. Isn't that amazing? Are you guys happy for me? Where's this stupid thing? I want to focus. I hate this camera. I hate it. Am I the greatest? I'm the greatest. eat it? Yeah, I'll suck on it. But it tastes delicious. Dab spider venom. Is that a strain? I have some garbage grade honey oil. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had really bad wax. Definitely not that great to have to deal with that. Boof a dab? Yeah, I'll boof the fuck out of this dab. Alright. Let's take a dab or do. Oh, looks like I need to put more butane in here. You couldn't even sell. Yeah, Cheech. Wait, are you talking about the wax that I have? Cheech, you're weird. You're weird. Chew a grade of shatter like gum. I'll do a dirt just for you, babe. I do need some wax, so yeah, Zach. Yeah, I just got some more wax today, so happy about that. I got 2 strains that I never tried. This one that I'm about to dab, and what's the other strain that I have? Is this it? Ghostberry. Yeah, this other strain is called Ghostberry. I don't think I've ever had that strain. My ex's crazy dad smoked a fly in a bong bowl. Ew. Shab, you should eat 12 pop brownies. Or I could just eat one really strong one. That dark orange doo-doo. Cheech is weird. Like, you really look at this wax and say it's doo-doo? Like, I know the stupid camera's not doing too great at focusing here, but it's like, God, this camera. It's like, that's doo-doo to you? It's kind of weird for you to be like, that's doo-doo. I question how much of a stoner you really are. I think you have that name and stuff just to trick people into thinking you're a stoner. It's all a scam.
Are not fulfilled for 2 months. Nobody even discovered it until December. Like, this is the kind of stuff that was going on.
Cheers.
This is the kind of the level of incompetence. Now, listen, I have a heart. I'm a nice guy, but I'm also running a business. And I'm also running a political movement. And when people don't do a good job, you have to fire them.
So there's that. And we can get back to Fuentes a little later because I have other stuff. But let's see. Emo Howlingwolf. I guess his truck caught on fire or something.
Okay, Nemesis. Yeah, I was just looking at the car, at the truck. As you can see, yes, I know the bottom pan of the carburetor of the thing that cover goes on. What I think happened. Here's what I honestly think happened to this. See this radiator hose right here, split wide open. Okay, radiator hose split right open. This cover used to be right here on the edge of that nut. Okay, you see it sticking down there because I don't have the bottom piece on. So this was just setting on there. So when that hose blew, I think this cover went like this. I think that cover flung off to the side because that's where I found, when I opened the hood, that's where I found the cover. So the cover blew off. Well, I think water from this fucking hose was going in the carburetor, which was making it run like shit, and because there was no carburetor and cover on this, it was sparking, and then it caught the fucking air cleaner on fire.
He had his truck caught on fire. It's craziness.
Yeah, that's scary.
And then did all this damage. So that's what I think happened. That's what I suspect. I suspect that this hose over here popped sent this cover flying to down the side over there, and I think the antifreeze was going in the carburetor, and I think the whole thing was sparking, and that's what I think caused it. That's what I think's caused it. Now this carburetor is fucking seized up. I can't even move it.
All right, I'm gonna. So his truck caught on fire. Here's something else from him.
All right, welcome to Justin Emo Howlingwolf. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day.
I can't believe, like, people like Brett Keane and Jared that have any type of notoriety, even if it's all negative, can still somehow attract people to, like, help them host their streams and all that. And it blows my mind. Like, who is this guy? Like, is it Mr. L? How the fuck is it worth your time helping Emo Howlingwolf host a stream? I don't get it. But whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone has their hobbies.
Wanted to touch on a couple of topics here. One, the Jack Norris scapegoat clause that seems to be happening. Now, it wasn't 2 months ago that everybody was saying Jack Norris doesn't know anything about computers, he's a wannabe coder, blah, blah, blah. But now all of a sudden it seems that Jack Norris is a hacker.
All right, you're worse than Emo. I'm like hoping for Emo to turn up now because you're just... Where's Emo? Oh, man, I thought Emo was in this. Hold on, what the fuck? I'm upset.
Acting like Jack Nicholson?
That was not Emo.
Hey,
Emo
Jack
like
Norris,
gives
but it
access.
sounded like
Emo gives access to other people, like to his channel. It's really weird. So I thought Emo was in this, but he's not. Man, Emo, you are slacking. I want the old Emo back.
Yeah, I miss him. Used to be so great.
I mean, he provided, like, his freakouts. He should just do that on purpose.
Yeah.
He should own it.
Brett Keane is less of a scammer than Shabisky.
Are you? Yeah, it's true.
What?
It's true.
No. Okay.
The desk thing. How long have you had the desk?
Shut up.
How long have you had it?
On that account.
Well, that's the first thing you've said that made sense.
You want to kiss about this, Ben?
You want to kiss about this?
Can handle this like men, Ben. Oh, damn. Yay! Cobra!
So Cobra's like starving his trolls and the clip channels and all that. So they've had to go into the archives and clip older streams. So this is the golden era of DTTS, which is donate to talk shit. So this was back when Cobes actually had his, text to speech on.
Yeah.
Look at how many donos he gets. He's crazy for turning this off. It's crazy how much he aged in 2 years.
Yeah.
Greetings, fellow YouTubers. We are live on the Streamlabs. So
Live
seems
on
how it's
Streamlabs?
Halloween. Let's start off with a Halloween themed joke. What's the dead body's favorite musical group? Was it the Grateful Dead?
That doesn't sound alive to me. Of age, cisgender, non-related, and alive. Doesn't sound like it fits into all those categories.
Dead? No, I heard it was All That Remains. Okay then. Well, if a dude happens to like a chick who's got bigger boobs, and the other chick calls him a pig because he's a typical guy, that kind of thing. Well, if he says to her, well, then why don't you get bigger boobs next time or find a guy who likes your cup size? She calls him a pig and calls him a shallow piece of shit, and it's like...
He's on spice.
Fuck, ain't hypocrisy a bitch? Ha!
Ha!
I could be a funny motherfucker without it.
Cobra, you are human diarrhea living in squalor and contributing nothing to society. You need to change your ways. Take a shower, brush your teeth, shave your face, cut your hair. Change your clothes, quit a drink, and clean your hovel. Learn a skill too.
Learn a skill too.
That's what we call it, donate to talk shit. I ain't shaving my goddamn face. I ain't getting a fucking haircut. And you know what? These clothes are still clean, dude. Okay, these clothes are brand freaking new. You gotta break them in, dumbass.
He has seems
shower yesterday.
all
I'll
over his
one
head and
after the
shit.
stream anyways. So, suck it.
Suck it.
Here's the thing of it, though. I've had people message me saying, and I quote, "Thank you for
Son,
your
we
videos."
know you're gay. You talk so much about penis and deek and also balls. Just come out of the closet. You will feel better. Please, son, I love you. P.S. Mom says wash. You call her, she's worried it's not getting washed enough and that you'll get jock itch.
See, you gotta admit that's funny.
First of all, you dumb fucking troll, I'm straight for of-age pussy. Second of all, you're not my
Of-age
real dad.
pussy.
Third of all, I think the troll said that I should come out of the closet because they're so obsessed with me and my dad. It's kind of sad, actually. Fourth of all, you want to talk about gay. They got people out there, dudes, on the internet who literally try to trick other dudes into thinking they're chicks just so they can get dick pics, but then they say they're not gay. What's the deal with that? That's basically what these trolls are doing when they comment shit like that. They're sucking my dick. And I don't care if they do a chargeback because that's one extra step to troll me. They're going through so much effort to fuck with me and it's hilarious. Watching my wands sell like hotcakes. We got 2 more done right now, and after the stream, I'm going to take a shower and go collect some sticks. Get some more done. So yeah, right now we currently have 5 wands done. We got 4 handheld wands and a staff, all going on Etsy. Yeah, see, look at that. Streamlabs is not even reading out your donate to talk shit. Oh, sad day for my trolls.
Hate to break it to you, slick but of age women share and make fun of your tiny peen pics. And videos too. You're a tiny pecker having delusional Nimrod. Poot 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 poot.
Yeah, the only one who's delusional Nimrod is the person donating to talk shit. Yeah.
See how many donos he gets though? It's like
oh, it's so juicy.
because YouTube took away his monetization, so this would be he'd be making good money and he'd be drinking all kinds of Bud Light and ordering $60 pizzas.
Yeah, right.
I really like to do 420 a lot.
I think it's cool you have a Marquis de Sade like fondness for sniffing farts. I too like to put my nose in a woman's beehole and breathe in that sweet putrid poot essence. We're the real poot gang. Poot 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 poot.
Hey man, as long as she's old enough for you and it's consensual and that gets you off, no judgment here.
What if she's dead or related to you though? You didn't mention that, so that's sketch.
I don't personally like the smell of farts. I just think they're funny. You know, all the trolls talk shit about my dick because they're jealous of my dick size.
Oh, is that why?
Truth.
Joke's on you trolls. I am only pretending to be an autistic incel regard drinking his life away on YouTube. I am actually a wealthy high IQ one-making industrialist with a harem of teenage goth chicks. Ready to take my seat at my command.
What's the? Oh, it didn't read it because it had a censored word in it.
Dude, that's horrible.
Oh,
that's
that
actually
one
either
is,
cigarette
okay.
ash or tactical soap, to be quite honest.
Cobra, in your last stream you said you like Chris Hansen. That's good because you're gonna be meeting him soon if you don't knock off the chomo stuff.
Fuck chomos.
Stick to beating and abusing of age women and leave the kids alone.
Fuck chomos.
I am forward these videos to Clint.
Oh, good for you. My dad's actually quite proud of me, believe it or not. So go fuck yourself. I've been very clear on that situation, and I kind of ripped on that dude for doing it earlier, so we're moving on.
This is King Cobra's old apartment that he got kicked out of.
Yeah.
Because he was spray painting and smoking inside.
Now, believe it or not, my videos have helped some people.
When Warlord sat on your face he bent that goofy hat. Except that your bald smell bad of rotten teeth and Casper girls are repulsed by you.
That's what
Cha
you think.
cha cha chamoy wooden dildo maker sissy.
I would like King Cobra to just get out of... Like, King Cobra needs to take a vacation.
Drink drinker poot poot poot.
He needs to get out of Casper for like a week or something.
Poot poot poot.
That's what you
Nimrod
think.
pudding head.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
That's what you
no,
think.
actually, your mom's fat ass. Your mom's fat ass sat on it, and that's why it's all bent.
Oh, you're doing your
And
mom
the smell
jokes.
of her fucking clean
Damn.
pussy, or clean, sexy of-age pussy, got all over my face, and that's why
Of-age pussy.
my hat looks like this. And that's how I created a little shit like you. Now go to your room. You've been a bad kid.
Kobe's, would you trade places with Obi Dog? I honestly feel like your family would enjoy the trade-off, and it would be less of a burden since Obi was a loyal companion and would actually do tricks, unlike you who wears that goofy collar and is unwashed.
Oh my god, dude. No, actually, I wish Obi could trade places with you, because you, sir, are a waste of space. But thank you for giving me your money and sucking my dick even harder. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Cobra, you have a G stain on your shit. TWU. I am forward all of these videos to Clint so he can put an end to this tomfoolery once and for all and finally be proud of his son.
He didn't actually think it was funny, though. He's pretending to laugh at it, but he stopped it because he was offended by the stuff people were saying. And he doesn't know how to use, like, word filters. You know? Like, he could stop people from using his dad's name as their profile name or whatever if he really wanted to. But he doesn't know how to do it.
You're my brother. Shave your head, take a shower.
You're not the real Ellen. You're an imposter.
You're not the real... So, he says this to imposters all the time. Even someone was pretending... There was a troll imposter account pretending to be him, and he's like, you're not even the real Sean Saunders.
I'm not related to that person. Get a life, loser.
Leave.
You're disgusting, dude. Yeah, there are ways to block people from donating, and I think I know what I need to do this, because it's just, you know, people are losers. They really are just the biggest losers on the planet. It's beyond fucking sad what these people do for entertainment.
See, I remember doing this and having this reaction, but it was to somebody donating and doxing in their donation. Like, he's just dealing with people talking shit. That's like, I could sit there all day and...
They're posing as family members of his and talking shit to him as if they're the real people. That's what they're doing.
Let's see. Yeah. If you're gonna continue to spam my shit with this crap, I could just ban you from donating, honestly.
Cobra, what is your favorite sexual position? If I had to guess, I'd say doggy style because you love taking it in the ass. You're
Nope.
vaping.
Your mom
Whole
loved taking it
spread
in the
wide
ass.
getting pounded by a throbbing one.
No, actually, your mom loved taking it in the ass. My favorite sex position is doing your mom.
Whoa.
Go ahead and keep that muted. Oh, snap.
Would
That
you
was
be?
gangster.
Yep.
You have nothing going for yourself and
Well, nothing going for myself.
He keeps
right.
muting it.
Says the troll who's jealous of
Yeah.
my Etsy business, my 18,000 plus subscribers. But yeah, no, I don't have anything going for myself. You're right. I'm such a fucking loser, Nimrod. Oh my god. Yep.
have gracefully bestowed to us. I have been beating my wife more often than she's now a submissive trad wife who respects my sexual superiority.
That comment's getting muted. You're a disgusting pig, dude.
Refund.
See, that's his dad, Clint Saunders.
Refund. 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 Mongoloid. Ding dong. Pudding head. Nimrod. Refund. 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 Refund.
I'm glad it makes you feel better, man. I really am. Get the pooter, see what I started.
Cobra, the smegma build-up on your flesh wand must be off the charts. If you want to end the dry spell, you're gonna have to chisel some of the dried goop off of your flesh wand and then change everything else about yourself. Hail Satan, beat women, chomo.
Fuck
Change
you.
everything else about
Fuck you, Satanic 11 Rules of the Earth. Fuck Chomos. Fuck my trolls. And then, you know what? If you want to end your dry spell, dude, sitting here obsessively trolling me instead of going out there and meeting chicks, I'm just saying, I don't gotta change a goddamn thing about myself, you jealous cock sucker.
Damn. Get him.
There's nothing dried on my dick except your mom's pussy juice.
Why are you banning people from donating? I thought the trolls don't get to you. They seem to be getting to you if you're getting mad and banning people.
It's true.
Me banning people seems to be getting to you, otherwise you wouldn't donate to talk shit.
Did you see the nudes we got of Ellen over on the subreddit? We got further with her.
Mute. Obviously you're bothered by me banning people, otherwise you wouldn't fucking say that.
Whoa.
Kobe's, you're the man, homie. Keep blocking the trolls because at the end of the day, you're
I wonder how much money he
the one
made this
with all
night.
of the
They keep
success.
coming in.
Just kidding.
$4.20
Go and refund all of the
each.
donations soon.
Yeah.
Because PayPal doesn't save any money. You're not getting rich from anyone.
Oh, PayPal doesn't save any money?
Whoa, $20.
Cobra, do you travel much?
I travel a little bit, yes. Thank you, Jeff.
to
for
where?
donating $20.
Where do you
I
travel
appreciate
to?
it. Because I'm pretty sure if I called PayPal right now, they would say, you have this much money
If you're just going to another city in your same state, that's hardly traveling.
on hold.
Yeah.
Says it right there. $799.35.
Josh, look around you. You live in a garbage can. You're basically Oscar the Grouch Jiffy. Never got laid, believed in magic, faked being autistic, had no self-awareness, no self. Respect and was a chomo. Somehow you're dirtier than Oscar the Grouch.
Oh my god,
Please,
dude.
Toby, sing Peach Scones by Hobo Johnson and the Lovemakers.
That's the one I was trying to get to, yes. Thank you. Peach scones, we can definitely do that. Fuck my trolls, they can suck my asshole. Yes, sir.
Damn.
He would like his asshole sucked, please.
I'm on my way. On my way.
You don't have that, dude. Ellen's a classy gal, so shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, shut
you guys
up.
are fucking losers, dude. Fucking
Tell 'em.
losers. Yep. You know what's really fucking sad? That my trolls haven't had sex in a longer time than I have. I'm willing to bet you that my trolls have been going through
How
a
do you
longer
know?
dry spell than I have been going through.
The fuck?
So, you know, they're gonna talk shit because I've gotten more sex than they have, and that's why they talk so much shit. It's pretty
Okay.
sad, actually. Yeah, I'll keep drinking and you trolls keep donating your money to talk shit. Oh man, it's Reich today, I tell you what.
It's Reich?
I do, however, appreciate you all tuning in to watch the Streamlabs.
That's a good one.
Yay.
Here's Egghead.
So once again, there's another fucking shooting in this lovely country of ours. And what's the typical word from the pro-life community?
What's
fucking
the typical word?
Crickets. But of course, we all know what the pro-life community's response is going to be. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Because that's all they ever give to them. They don't care. They don't actually give a fuck
He was
about,
talking about the
changing
shooting?
things for the
Yeah.
community. But no,
Why
they
is
want to sit
he
there and say that they're pro-life.
grouping that in with pro-lifers?
Let's see.
I mean,
life, but yet the moment the moment that the baby is actually born, they don't give a shit what happens to the baby. They don't give a shit if a person lives or dies. They don't care what happens to them. Fucking these people don't give a fuck. I haven't seen one single fucking word from these quote-unquote pro-lifers out there today because of this bullshit. Pro-lifers, where in the hell are you at? If you are actually 100% pro-life like you claim to be, you would want change to actually happen. You would want change to actually happen. But no, you don't. And I know for a fucking fact that nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna change. Everything's gonna stay the same. And, oh yeah, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do the whole stupid blame game scapegoat crap that they always fucking do. It's the video games. It's the movies. It's the TV shows. It's the fucking music.
It's the eggheads.
But instead, they ignore that, that this kid was an 18-year-old racist, anti-Semitic asshole with an AR-15 inspired by Tucker Carlson when he was constantly spreading the white replacement theory bullshit. No one would ever wants to fucking
It
listen
was
to that.
basically Tucker
They always gotta
Carlson.
do the scapegoat. It's
What is up with the
It's
noise?
insane.
Is
It's
he
shocking.
standing next to
He's
a
in the
fan?
wind.
are not really pro-life.
Yeah, he's
Because
like
if you were 100%
he has a fan
pro-life
next
like
to
you
him
claim to be,
blowing while he's
you would
recording
be out there
this.
against this shit, but you're not. Instead, you're
I don't get
activating
why
for women.
Like I don't get
losing their
why
rights.
the whole
You're also
premise of
advocating
this
for
video
yourself.
is like grouping in like I don't think every pro-lifer is also I don't know, it's just I don't know why he's making this generalization of like as if someone can't like be against guns or whatever, or want some change in gun rights but still be a pro-lifer. Like he's acting like that doesn't exist, or I don't know. It seems like a weird premise to this video here. Just generalizing.
It
a
is
bunch of people.
strange.
To losing your own right, your right to privacy, but you're too stupid to fucking realize it. And quite frankly, you fucking deserve that because you're so fucking stupid. I said what I fucking said, and if you don't like it, piss off. I don't give a fuck.
Stop being mean, egghead.
You
So rude.
goddamn well
Yeah,
know
what a
it.
meanie.
People fucking make me sick. My God.
You tell him, egghead. I don't get your fucking video, but you tell him.
You show them who's boss, little guy.
Yeah, go egghead.
Everyone liked the video, and we're so close to the goal. If anyone has a couple bucks to help me meet the goal, that would be great. We haven't met a goal in a long time, and this is a pretty good goal, and we had lots of contributions tonight. So thanks to everyone who contributed so far. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I got DDoSed, and I had to take steps to stop that from happening, which caused me to take the stream down. There's literally people who DDoS me. I have people who stoop to that level. Like, they probably think I'm the one that's bad, but they're the ones DDoSing people. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like,
Dumb.
you know, I found a way to change my IP address, and it just started working again. No more connection issues. So like, I'm inclined to believe that when the connection issues start exactly when I start streaming, and then when I find a way to change my IP, they stop and I don't have another issue again for the rest of the stream. I'm inclined to believe that I had, like, that's enough evidence for me to believe I'm being DDoSed, because the timing and like the way it stopped when I changed my IP, it's hard to think anything else could possibly be the problem. Oh shit, the show isn't over yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Opening up another strain. This strain is called Ghostberry. I've never had this strain before.
Ooh, there's too many strains. Like, I had a strain called Cheetah Piss.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of it, either from you or I think maybe even multiple times, like from other sources. Never had it, but yeah, there's a lot of strains. It's always cool when the strain actually matches the
smell
or the name of the strain and stuff. Yeah, sometimes it's just silly bullshit. They just try to give it the craziest name they can.
Well, a lot of times it's the names of the parent plants, like the two strains that they.
Well, yeah, they do that a lot.
They do the same thing with
Yeah,
racehorses.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They name racehorses a lot of times based on the names of their parents.
Yeah. All right. Got this cool thing of shatter here. Look at that. I'll put it in my butt.
Put it in your butt. Put it in your butt.
Yeah.
Put it in your butt. Put it in your butt.
I'm gonna dab it up my butt.
In your butt.
Oh damn. Pimp, what are you doing, Pimp? Pimp, what are you doing over there?
No, I didn't.
Falling asleep over there.
So, are you ready to get your ass kicked in UFC or what?
I can beat you up in UFC if you want. You can do that. Xbox, right? Yeah.
You should turn on your green screen.
Well, yeah, I could do the thingy that I did before.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shab Street's back. That's right.
That was one of the gayest things you've ever said in your life.
You don't like that?
No, I do not.
I love that. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let me plug in. Well, actually, I might already have it. Slash plan.
I would like to see Shabisky's desk to a stream on him.
If Shabisky used the desk, he would make enough donations to get the computer. Now he's like,
do it.
No, you're not.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you, you whiner.
Stop it.
God, you're so whiny.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop whining.
Stop picking on me. All right, let's see. Let me bring this up. Can't wait to beat you up.
Shit.
I'm just getting better and better.
You say this literally every time.
Yeah, I'm good. I've been doing better at fighting you lately, haven't I?
There was one night where
I
can't really make any excuses. I was just not playing good, and you beat me. I think every time we played that night, but since then, no, I don't think you've.
I've gotten better, but hold on. Let me plug this in.
Get rid of this fucking floating logo. Oh shit. There. That's better. All right. Psh, here we are, everybody. Now I'm going to load up. Let's see here.
Nope. Okay, let's see. Shab Street's back. That's right.
Shab Street.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my new group coming out.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's just me. It's just a bunch of me's. Just 5 Shabiskys, all dressed different. Shab Street. The Shab Street Boys. It's amazing. But the greatest.
I do not agree.
Alright, let me see. The cool guy chat. Okay.
Oh, it looks like there's an. Oh no, I was gonna say I thought there was an update, but there's not. I think it's coming back up.
You're lying.
Here we go. Got it.
Trying to trick me.
All right, just like last time, everyone can vote.
EA Sports. It's in the
Obviously, I'm gonna win. Doesn't take a genius to figure that. Dang. There is a desk. Okay, stop.
The desk is a lie.
They're a lie. Did you see that? How could you say such a thing?
Why don't you get your real green screen to work?
I was planning on putting that up here real soon. It's a good green screen too. My babe 2 Guns got it for me because we're in love. We're madly in love.
Sending you the invite here.
Hurry up, Slowpoke. Slowpoke. I'm a UFC 4 champ now. No one can beat me.
There we go.
Jack, can you leave me alone, buddy?
Everyone get your votes in. This looks so like your shoulders are like vanishing and you have a green halo around you.
I'm part ghost. Or something. Yeah, part ghost.
We'll do lightweight.
Do you? Lightweight? Yeah, this is one of them that I don't do too often. Just who I fought with before. Let's go with them, I guess. Cool guy. Am I into VR?
Hit a button. There you go.
I really want to get a really nice VR thing because I feel like I would really enjoy that. Doing streams, playing different VR games. Never bought one, but I think at some point I'm going to.
Justin Gaethje and Eddie Alvarez.
Here we go.
Going down. Going down, girl.
All right, here we go. Round one, outstanding matchup of strikers. Any chance this thing hits the canvas tonight?
I don't believe so. I think when you have two high-level strikers like you have in these two men, they're going to go to the center of the octagon, and it's going to be a kickboxing match. A kickboxing match that you would see in a ring. Tonight, you get to watch it inside of an octagon.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Alvarez gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves Fight Night as much as Gaethje.
People don't enjoy.
Oh, I just missed that.
Yeah, if I would have got that, that would have
as
been
much
great.
as Justin Gaethje. He's right where he wants to be. Leg kick.
Whoa, how'd I fly back so far? That was weird.
Nice punch by Gaethje.
Oh!
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this one. Go finish his fight.
Alvarez going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Able to check that kick as well. Gaethje's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Gaethje. Continues to make that one.
Got you.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt
Oh,
bad.
you didn't get me.
He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right.
Just
So 28 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
Big ball punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Very tricky when he throws that body.
Beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, man.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
You letting your cat distract you?
He's being a butthead. Go away.
Gaethje's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Some nice back and forth action here.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh! Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Oh, good kicks.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Alvarez's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big punch landing.
He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Fuck.
Huge right hand.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, nice job to block the kick.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent.
Oh!
Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
Back to the feet.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Well-placed kick there by Alvarez. Round 2 is next. Let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went hunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
Yeah, you
In this case,
it was a very back and forth round.
And he landed a big enough shot to truly put his
Never
opponent
fought
on
with this guy before, but he's decent. I don't think I have. Okay. Here we go.
Round 2 here.
Oh.
He loaded up on that right hand too. Big kick lands. Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Gaethje gets hit by that leg kick.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Really good body kick.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Whoa.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, good timing.
There, we'll see if he can finish. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowed.
Ooh.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, a huge block there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. I mean, look at the commitment he's taking in these fights.
He's got him here. Looked like it did stop him a little bit.
game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Gaethje's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
What a body kick.
Whoa.
Lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one good strike.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm...
Got you.
Wow. Fuck.
I can't believe how many of you doubted me.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed.
You got 37% people thought you were going to win.
And before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight.
They,
so a huge
they were almost right.
For that fighter here
almost.
We'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're
crazy
going to find
kick
that
in
nasty
right
head
there.
kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick
Gosh.
to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his
Leave you,
hands. And give
Benjamin.
credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight,
Wow.
both guys have to be willing to participate.
You got 7 stuns and wobbles.
Yeah.
You got 6 knockdowns. I only got 1. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did way better than me. Those points were almost. The game allowed that, and then you can watch it. Doo-doo-doo. So yeah, I basically won. Oh damn. Which weight class do you want to do now?
You want to do middleweight? Hold on.
Yeah, I like middleweight.
Yeah. It's funny, middleweight is like, it's still bigger guys, but they call it middleweight, so you think it's like in the middle between like the really small guys and the really big guys, but it's towards the larger side.
Let me see. I think I've been kind of liking using him.
Oh my, yeah, he's he's an all-time great. Let's do this.
I'd like to see which fighters I've done the best with. Like, which ones.
Get your votes in. Who you think's gonna win? Yeah,
who's gonna win?
I wonder. I don't think they have that stat though.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see what ones I'm doing the best with.
Anyone who wants to help contribute to the success of this channel and Drunken Peasants, help me. Tips are more than welcome. The link is in the description and pinned in the chat. All right.
Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
His big shot is blocked. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the king. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
There's the jab. There's another one. So the double jab is there by Silva. Lands flush.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and The damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Got you.
Oh, wow.
Go get him. That one is going to end the fight.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Went for the inside leg kick. Oh, straight right. Just missed with the leg kick. Bisping gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
Well, 25 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands.
Oh.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Flush right hand is true. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC. Back to the feet.
Stop it. I'm picking on
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious
Over.
God damn.
Hit your fucking ass.
I should say so. A
Can't believe this bullshit.
fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force,
Bullshit.
full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as
I was
that
boxing the fuck out of you and then just
flush contact.
kaboom.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get to some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moments. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every
Damn,
bit of his
Shabisky.
to get the job done.
The greatest.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Bathroom all over you. Boom. Them off, right, guys? For the green, guys. Pay attention to me. For the green. Doesn't even know. Are you a middle-sized guy? I don't know. I'm 6 foot tall. I don't know. Can't believe that bullshit that just happened. Pretty sure that Ben's cheating, guys. He cheated. It's the only way he beat me. It only makes sense. No, I didn't watch any Creator Clash thing. That's something new that I'm not too familiar with. It's boxing? Is that what it is? What's up, young man? You'll see on my Discord. There'll be a stream thingy after this. YouTubers boxing, LL. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I haven't paid any attention to that. I don't know. Should I do it? All right, me and Ben, we're gonna do a Creator Clash. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna show him. I'll show this Benjamin guy. Everyone will love it. It'll be the greatest Creator Clash episode ever. You're impressed? Who fought? I'm guessing that means 2 YouTubers fought. Who fought? Boxing, though, also is shipping the boxes. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Hit me, baby, one more time. Come on, Ben, sing with me. Come on. Hit me, baby. There, Benjamin? I thought I heard him come back. Harley from Epic Mealtime against Aaron from Game Grumps. Huh. Yeah. Harley. Epic Mealtime. Yeah, I remember Epic Mealtime at one point. Like at one point they had like some shit going on TV. I remember them on a commercial. I think maybe they even had a TV show. Something.
Alright.
No, you alright.
Alright.
Can't believe you keep cheating, Benjamin.
I mean,
play fair and square. Okay.
We are playing fair and square.
I don't know. I don't know about that. See how you possibly beat me. That is true. Okay. Cool gas stuff.
All right, so which weight class now?
We can do welter, or I like
Welter?
doing straw weight. I like doing heavyweight.
I'll do welter. That's
too.
fine.
Yeah, welter. I've been kind of liking.
So
More,
you'll be JSP.
GSP.
Or yeah, GSP. Sorry, GSP.
Yeah, and
there's
yeah, I normally like to pick him. Let me see. Just don't think it'll go full screen. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with him. I like fighting with him. Shab Street's back, that's right. Don't sing along with me. Shab Street's back.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between
Oh, I know
Stephen
that's
Thompson and George
You're going down.
St. Pierre.
Never stood a chance, okay? Those other times I let you win to give you some confidence, okay? Give you a little confidence boost. Man, now I'm coming through as hard as a rock.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Something crazy. Look, I can do a backflip.
Pussy.
I'm a cheerleader. Come at me, bro. Come at me. See what happens, Captain.
What do you think we're going to see?
I think we see George St. Pierre move forward, fight behind that beautiful jab of his, level change, and try to get Thompson to the ground. That would be the path of least resistance for GSP, as he is just a phenomenal wrestler.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Thompson. Nice 1-2 there. Wow, what a head kick. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by St. Pierre. Whoa!
It's a crazy axe kick.
Yeah.
The exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
GSP going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick.
Damn. Nice kick landed by him. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard. Every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Back and forth we go here. Nice punch by George St. Pierre.
Oh, you won.
All right. Yeah, let me get.
You won.
Fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not
Damn. You guys, see, I got the highest vote this time. I got the highest percentage this time, and Shabisky squeaked out a victory. Yeah, he just hit me with that spin kick to the side of the head.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore
You never know.
what he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Boom. All right.
I'm going to change the settings here.
Yeah.
All right. I just sent you the invite. Where'd you go, Shabisky? Damn it. He wins and then he runs. See, and I agreed during one of my private shows that I would only do the stand and bang mode with Shabisky for 3 months. We're on month 2 right now. And otherwise, I would be using jiu-jitsu fighters against him.
Ooh. What? Wait.
I sent you an invite.
Oh, you don't need to leave to change the settings. I figured that out. You can change it all.
Okay.
In the game, but or in it in the lobby thingy. I don't know how to find it. I only know how to click it when it pops up. I don't know how that works.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Oh shit! I did MMA.
Yeah, let's do one more fight, and then I'm gonna like go eat and stuff.
All right.
Gotta do some schnit, some cool guy schnit. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh damn.
We can just do
so
the.
that
we can just do the same one.
Yeah. Oh, is that what we did welterweight?
Yeah.
A second ago. Okay. Jack, get away. Go. Go. Wait.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool guys.
They had him down as a wrestler. Okay. He's a pro wrestler. I'll be the same guy as last time.
Here we go. The greatest fight ever.
It is a welterweight matchup between Stephen Thompson and George Rush St. Pierre.
Let's do it.
All right. Going down, buddy.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. What do you think we're going to see?
Mess up them legs.
We see George St. Pierre move forward, fight behind that beautiful jab of his, level change and try to get Thompson to the ground. That would be the path of least resistance for GSP, as he is just a phenomenal wrestler. Great punch landed with so much power.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Oh, head kick blocked by Thompson.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Thompson gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. GSP B gets stung by that leg kick. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Nice kick there by Wonderboy Thompson. He blocks the punch. Oh man, how is he standing? Really as effective as straight punches we've seen.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. Nice leg kick lands. Good punch.
How about that shin? Blocks the shot.
Going down.
Wow, what a head kick.
We got him whip his hip into that kick.
Going down. Benjamin.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by George St. Pierre. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Good see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
And now he lands a combination.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Oh, damn.
The right hand just misses. 20 seconds to go. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here.
Oh, you
Skipped on all
fucker.
these shots.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting with the fighters in the UFC.
Oh,
Look
damn.
back at some of the action from that round. He went head hunting, landed, nearly got the finish.
Oh.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Yeah. I hit you with a 1-2-3 combination.
Thought I knocked you down a couple times. Not knock you down? Guess so. Okay. Need to knock you down. That's not good. Come here so I can knock you down.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Liver kick.
Wonderboy going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Nice punch lands over the top. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Visibly limping here.
Unbelievable. He's hurt bad.
Fucker.
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Lands a big elbow there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know what.
Why are you grabbing me like that? You want to kiss? What the heck, Ben? In the middle of a fight. Whoa, what's this?
These aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double A striking.
The hell was
This is
that
not high
shit?
level.
You can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike.
Suddenly grabbing me. What the heck, Ben?
Every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out, he's just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing.
Whoa.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
You're boxing this guy in only boxing him, you
Beating
will be in
each
trouble.
other up. You need to stop beating me up, though. My guy's a little too beat up. Let me beat you up a little bit. Come here. Come here.
Big and kick.
I need to beat your leg up. Ah, shit.
Well, it's been a kick-heavy approach so far, but it has worked out for him, DC. Another nice combination, largely of kicks.
Kick.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, big knee!
Damn, I'm grabbing you now. Huh.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes.
Grab
DC.
time.
This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture.
Damn. No. You're killing me. Jamin, stop it. Stop it.
I win.
What the hell? Damn.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a
What did you
gorgeous
change
shot
for
there
it to
end the
be
fight.
like
Really
that?
Just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it.
Whoa, look.
Nicely done to
Guys,
finish the fight.
ballerina.
Well, another highlight for the room, DC, as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the
That
whole
was
fight,
fun.
he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything
I-
right until eventually he found the shot.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buck.
What a wiener butt. What a freaking wiener butt. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't know. What did you change to add on the
It was set to just regular mode. I did that by accident.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's other shit you can do, and you can clinch. You know, you can like get them in a headlock and throw knees at them or whatever.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get off of here and go eat my food.
All right.
My hungry biscuit. Let's see. Go follow me on Twitch, guys. If you have Twitch, there's a link in the chat. Be a cool guy and go follow me.
Be a cool guy and follow him.
Yeah. So, all right. Later, Ben. Later, everybody. Have a good night, guys.
Later. All right. So we're about to wrap up. We didn't make the goal, but that's cool. I appreciate everyone who chipped in to help everything work out. I am gonna sign off as well. We had a good show, 3.5 hour show. Sometimes I'll go later, but tonight I think it was a good time to just end it here. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great night. See you next Sunday. Remember, Sunday. Tap is on Sundays now. It's on Sunday. It's Sunday.